Okay. Oh boy. It is way too hot right now. Hey to anybody who's watching. We're just starting up here. It'll be a few moments. Oh boy. It is still too hot, as you can probably tell. Hey, Wolf. So, yeah. I have the fan on full. I had an ice cube the size of a fist about 20 minutes ago. I now have water. It's not even cold anymore. It's just water. Oh no, it's still slightly chilled. But slightly. Oh. Hey Ferret, good to see you too. Right, let's get started. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the ICNI Broadcasting System. Tonight, bringing to you Shadowrun Blackpool. Or rather, not Shadowrun Blackpool itself, but rather character creation for Shadowrun Blackpool, because, yes, it takes a while to get everybody's sessions set up. So, yeah. Let's introduce you to my players. So I am just going to pop back over to Discord, and we'll say hi to my players. So I am joined tonight by my usual cast of reprobates and some nice people too. Diablo Awesome.
So I'm a reprobate or nice people?
I leave that up to your imagination.
I'm a nice reprobate.
There we go. Next we have Discordia.
Hello, I like pineapples. Apparently I'm a reprobate.
I mean, I don't have a problem with pineapple, so eh.
I mean, yeah, of course.
And then we have Journey Engine.
Greetings.
Then we
I
have...
am definitely a reprobate.
Yeah, I've seen your character pictures.
I'm a reprobate, alright.
Literally, I showed them to some people today, and they were like, so he's being a kink daddy? Literally every single person I've shown them to has said daddy, by the way. It's impressive. Next up we have Luxurious Ferret.
I'm a reprobate.
I'm trying to work out how that would work, and I'm worried that my brain will actually figure it out. Let's move on.
I think he's just prepared.
Yeah. For what? Oh no. Next up we have Vizca Noya. Wow, I managed to mess up the name. Vizca Noya.
Hi, I don't know what they were going on about being reprobates, but hello.
It's just a common thing I do with my RPG groups, because they're all awful.
Got it.
And then finally we have Wolf Venom, who I believe is stuck off mic this week, correct? Yep, sure as hell looks like it. Right then, let us continue from where we left off last time. So, those of you who were here last week, or who watched the video on YouTube, which should be going up in weeks from now, because of my contract with Twitch, my brain just blanked. So we got up to stage 5, I believe, in the book. Yes, we got up to stage 5. Buying gear, because you've done the spending customization karma and your selection of qualities, haven't you?
I have changed a couple.
That's fine. That's fine. Just have you all gotten to that stage? You can say no.
I have.
Yeah, I think we have. I certainly have.
Has anyone not gotten to that stage?
Okay, it looks like everybody is here. Wolf, could you just sound off in chat? Let me know that you're here. Because we just my luck, I've picked the moment that he stepped away. Okay, he is here. Cool. Right then. So the next step is step 5, buy gear. Now, since this is a cyberpunk game, that is not a short process. That is a very long process. It's a long, arduous process, and I've just realised I have you guys set much quieter than me, so let me boost you up. Right then, so I'm going to go through the list of everybody, and I'm going to ask if you have already got your stuff sorted, because I know a couple of people have already gone through and gotten everything they need pre-sorted out, and that's great. I'm not expecting everybody to be in that position. I'm expecting most people are probably going to have some stuff, or at least some idea of what stuff they want, but they want to go over it and confirm things. Also, I'm not expecting you to have gone through all of the books, just the main book, because there's a few books. So, let's start off at the top with Diablo. How are you doing?
I have a list.
Okay, could you send me this list?
One second, I got to add something real quick.
Yep, no problem. Send it to me on Discord, because I can open it in whatever window I have open. Now, I should clarify for people, gear, I believe, also includes your cyberware at this point as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
So if you're going for cyberware, this is the point at which you buy it. And if you're going for cyberware, please be aware of the essence cost, which is how much of your person this takes away from you when it is integrated into your body. The maximum you have in terms of essence is 6, unless there's any weird shit you have that modifies that. If you go below 1, I believe that you die.
No, it's below 0.
Below 0, okay.
I think I saw something about essence zombies.
Yes. Suffice it to say, it's not good, whatever you do. Right, let me open this spreadsheet. I need access. Could you please make it so that anybody with the link can access it? Diablo. Or do you want me to request?
I'm not sure how to do that.
If you bring up the share dialogue, you should see there's an option towards the bottom to switch to a different type of access. I forget what it's exactly called. Sorry. Also, my glasses have a smudge on them, and I need to go clean that. One moment. Have you found it? Should be able to request access, if nothing else. So while you're sorting that out, Diablo, Wolf, could you send me yours again?
Yeah. No,
Oh,
finally.
You've got it now. There we go. Okay, so we'll come back to Wolf's in a minute. So, you have bought a Metalink, which is 100, a microtransceiver, which, yep, that's another 100, a standard cred stick, which is $5, yep, well, 5 yuan, a silver cred stick, very well, clothing low end, 100, cool, a lined coat, cool, that's basic armour, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we'll go over that in a minute. Crime Stopper 2 shotgun for 375. Ammo for your shotgun times 40. Cool. No problem, Jenny. Sorry, I just lost the window. A Hyundai Hopper with troll adaptation, which adds an extra 500 onto the 3,000 cost. Remind me, the Hyundai Hopper, is that a small car or a motorcycle?
It's a scooter.
It's a scooter. Oh wow, you're riding on a scooter.
You know, this is all I had the money for.
Fair enough. Now that comes to a total of 5,160. How much is your money in total?
Everyone starts with 8,000.
No,
5,000.
that's not true. They start off with at least 8,000.
Sorry, that's what I meant.
I have 5,100. I'm 60 short, but I can burn a karma to fix that.
Why have you only got 5,100?
I already spent on the. Oh yeah, that was the list of the stuff I was buying. I didn't include the low end.
Lifestyle. I was going to say,
Life-
we need enough
life-
money for the low-end lifestyle.
Lifestyle, the sim, and the
Yes. I was going to say,
licenses.
we need to work out how to get the sin in there as well. Fake sin.
Yeah, if you want to, I can put the sin and the.
Yes, please put them into this list, because I need everything on this list so we can figure it out. Okay?
Okay.
So, let me bring up your character sheet, Diablo. Alright. Let's just make this list a bit smaller. So if you want to add that stuff straight to the list, that would save a bit of time. That for now. Are you adding it onto the document? Okay. You can copy and paste it from, if you've got another document, you've got it on.
Fuck, I gotta check the prices.
Yeah. So let's have a quick look at your money. So you've got 7,100 on your character sheet at the moment.
Yeah, but that's already burned the stuff, the lifestyle, the sims, and the licenses. So that's only the stuff to buy.
Okay. So yeah, for everybody else, could you please just put all of the stuff onto one list and don't try and split it up, because that's going to make it harder.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about putting the money sign on, because it doesn't matter. It's New Yen anyway, it's its own weird icon. Actually, no, it just uses the old yen icon, so yeah.
Funnily enough, the Chinese yuan also uses the same symbol.
Really? I thought they had their own one. Or am I misremembering?
Excuse me.
You shall not be excused. You're excused.
It's gonna feel bad if I wasn't excused, damn.
Right.
Okay, I stand. Well, I guess technically they use like a symbol similar, but they also use a symbol that's just the same.
Okay. I was going to say, I thought they had their own symbol. Maybe they used to use a different one?
Because one symbol I'm seeing just uses one dash across the Y, and then another one uses the two dashes that the yen uses.
Okay. So, what is this license adept that you're putting down here?
Adaptability, I think it's a
for
license
your
for that.
magical ability. Cool. Now, be aware these can't be any higher than the level of the fake sin they're attached to. So, with
So
your
it's one.
which is
It's
one.
one.
Yeah. So if those licenses aren't applicable to a level 1 sin, you won't be able to get them at all. Okay. Oh, I love this. You can buy goods for a runner at the gear chapter at the price list is in the book. Don't actually give us a page number for that. Thanks, guys.
Super helpful.
Yeah, it's about par of the course. So if you want to do your totaling up there, and we'll start putting that onto your character sheet. You expect the book to be helpful. I mean, that's what I've grown up to expect from other RPGs, but yeah, I knew what I was getting into. I appreciate there's a lot of not much going on because I'm just currently watching him do maths. So this is a bit dull. I appreciate, guys. We'll get past it. Don't worry.
I'm not doing maths. I'm just using the calculator because I'm
still
bad at
doing
maths.
That's still doing maths.
Yeah, total is 8,600,
Okay.
360.
So have you got your lifestyle in that as well? Yes, you have. Good. So, you need to figure out some way of getting $360, don't you? Because I believe you started with the minimum money. Is that
I
correct?
started 8,000.
Yep.
I think I burned 2 karma to get more money for all that.
How much money? Sorry, you burnt 2 karma. Karma is price of 1 for 2,000, if I remember rightly. Correct me if I'm wrong on that journey, because I believe you.
Yeah, there was another thing I bought that I forgot to include here.
And yeah, 2k per karma. Wolf was just correcting me. You bought the fighting style boxing. Okay. Yes, and you, as Discordia points out, you could always take the in-depth quality. And feel free to speak up, folks, rather than just typing.
I have enough karma. Yeah, it's not like 3 to 1 will matter much.
Mm-hmm.
And now I need to look at the book for that because I don't know how it costs.
Which thing are you looking for the cost of?
The fighting style, I believe. Viz, we can hear your mouse.
Sorry.
Don't worry.
I'll find it eventually.
Yeah, and as Wolf says, you can also take a small negative quality, which will give you a little bit extra karma to burn if you want. But from the sounds of it, you had a shit ton of karma at the start, correct?
Everyone has the same karma.
Yeah, I had some karma.
Because it was 50 at the start, wasn't it?
Everyone starts with 50, but can take an additional 20 if they take negative qualities.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here. Learning a new style is 250. Okay.
There we go. So, total up what your maximum price is. And yes, anybody who doesn't have credit sticks, it's probably a good idea to have a couple of those, because they have a maximum they can hold as well.
Yeah, but seeing the lifestyle, the licenses and the fighting style were already in the sheet, so you don't need to worry about those. I have enough money for the rest.
All right. You can't have enough money for the rest. Oh no, you did take a couple of points, which means 2 grand. So you had 4 on top of the 8. So you had 12 grand to start with, which means you have a remainder of 1,140.
Yeah, probably.
So you would be starting the game with 1,140 in the bank, or on the cred stick rather.
Yeah, probably around there.
Okay, so add your equipment to your character sheet and adjust the amount of money you've got.
Yeah, going to do that now.
Excellent. In that case, I will leave you to do that, and we'll move on to the next person. Who would like to go next?
I've got a clarifying question, B.
Sure.
So you were saying something there about licenses. Are you comparing the availability to the license's maximum rating to see whether it's possible?
That's a point.
Because if so, I'm...
Right, let me just see what the page that's on. Availability is 244.
I thought availability was how hard it was to get a hold of, and considering some things have an availability greater than 6, I didn't think that it was connected to the level of the license.
Hold on. Availability expresses how easy it is to find a piece of gear. The higher the number, the more scarce the item is. Availabilities typically range from 1 to 6, but circumstances can push them up beyond 9. Top levels of availability are primarily reserved for alphaware, betaware, and deltaware versions of augmentations. Availability ratings gives a general sense to the game master of whether the player character can find the given item. They also can be used in mechanics in 2 ways. First, the availability rating can be used as threshold for matrix search tests to find someone who carries the item, although the game master should note that just because the players find a seller doesn't mean that the seller will be easily accessible. Second, players may ask a contact to locate an item. Generally speaking, contacts can find goods whose availability is less, not equal to, their connection rating. When they connect the player characters to the gear is a question of loyalty and role-playing. Right. Legality. Some items listed with an I or an L in their availability rating. So anything that's listed with an I in its availability rating, as well as the number, that's illegal, and you're never going to get a license for it. If it's rated with an L, it is legal, unless it's a firearm, because UK, more restrictive.
Good thing I don't have a license for my shotgun.
Do you have a way of hiding? Do you have a way of hiding your shotgun?
That shotgun has a concealment bonus.
Okay, in that case, you probably can get away with it in that long coat of yours. What is the availability rating on your shotgun, by the way? I appreciate it's in the random ass book, but so your question was: does the availability rating affect the license?
Yeah, it did say availability. Sorry, I thought you were saying that it needed to be a license equivalent to the availability rating there, and I'm just thinking, no, it goes up to 9. That doesn't make sense.
That's not how that works. No, if I said that, that was me getting confused.
Okay, availability. I think that's 3L.
3L. So it's legal, but not in the UK. 3 is it's starting to be a boutique item, the kind of things aficionados seek out, or things that are relatively small batches. They're not the rarest items, but they're also not sitting out in a ton of stores across the sprawl. So basically it's something you've had to do a little bit of work to find. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, there is a maximum availability for character creation, and I have a feeling that's like 3 or 4? Or am I misremembering that? All bribe for
I
a
don't
new
recall that at
member
all.
of
Let's have a
Parliament.
look.
Hey, Lazarus, good to see you.
I recall that.
Here it
I'm
is.
sorry, I can't help you either.
Make sure you look at the availability rating of varying gear you buy. At character creation, you cannot purchase any gear with a rating 7 or higher.
Okay, so pretty much you're going to be able to buy anything you want, because if it's 7, it is, these items are not available off-rack. They are specially ordered and custom-made. Anything lower than that is available, though, and yeah, there's only 2 ranks higher than 7, so 3 ranks which you can't get access to, you're fine.
V, I also have a clarifying question.
Hit me. And
So,
let me just boost your volume. Oh, I can't. Never mind.
So, with guns, since they're illegal in the UK, having a concealed carry permit, license in the game, that's useless, isn't
I'm
it?
afraid so.
But-
You can skip that.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
The only way you would get something like that is if you were specifically working for a corp or the army.
Would you need one for a taser?
Actually, that's a fair point, because civilians, generally speaking, would be allowed to have that with them, but... That is a very good question, and I will need to think on it, I am afraid.
Okay.
I mean, based on real-world Britain, you can have a taser without any form of license.
In that case, you can have it without any form of license, and we won't worry about it.
That'll save me some money.
Okay. In that case, did you want to go next, Discordia, or were you just asking a clarification? Also, hi, Lazarus.
I'd kind of budgeted for that, so I'm going to need to make some changes to my sheet here, just for clarity's sake. So if you want to do someone else, and I'll come back with a changed one.
No problem whatsoever. Wolf, you had already gotten your one prepared, so if I go to your one... also, don't worry, folks, we will be doing icons for your characters. I can do that easy enough. Once we're all set up and running anyway. Right then, Wolf, you sent me a document already, so let me get that document up. Aha! Starting gear. Okay. So, starting cash... 275,000. Yep, that's a lot of money. So what do you say? Or you can take... okay. On mine, if the items have extras, I put the individual prices in green with the orange number under being the total cost for that collection. So, yeah, he's done a full-on fucking spreadsheet, so I'm... Honestly, Wolf, I don't really think I need to do much here. I think you've got everything sorted, and dear God, how much stuff do you have? You do have stuff.
It'd be interesting to see if he has more or less than me. Probably more.
Yes, he has more. I can say that for certain, because there are 133 rows in this sheet.
Okay, yeah, he's got a lot more than me.
Yeah. Only about maybe 12 to 20 of them are blank rows for spacing. Okay, so I'm going to read out for... In fact, actually, I can probably just put this one straight on screen. I think everything will be covered up. Hold on, give me a moment. He says, and then has to double check stuff. So you're going to see some spreadsheets now. Aha, spreadsheet. Okay. So
V, just before you start, a little question.
Yes.
My guy was with a corp and could have got his firearms license then. Would that be okay, even though he's since left or been kicked out? Or would you say, since he's been kicked out, that was revoked? Because they're both on the same sin. It's he created a sin for that job and has sort of...
Was it a firearms license explicitly for the company, or was it a firearms license just in general?
I think it would have been just in general, because it was more the executive was hiring him rather than the company.
Yeah. You were a hireling rather than somebody who was directly employed, so yes, I would say that is fine. So let me just read Lazarus's questions here. May I ask what schedule is for Shadowrun? Is it Sunday Shadowrun? It should be, cross fingers, touch wood, although it might not be every single week. I might have a group of sessions in one big row. They get to the end of that mission, we then take a little break, I build the next mission, and we then resume after that once I have all the maps and shit prepared. So we'll probably be running like 4 to 5 sessions, taking a break, 4 to 5 sessions, taking a break, that kind of thing. But again, we'll see how it goes. I am also modifying the system a bit on the run because I don't like the edge system. I like the concept of the edge system. I don't like how much fucking calculations is added into it. So it's like, we're gonna trim this down a bit. So, Wolf, let's go over your stuff. So, I have quite a lot of stuff to read off here. So, he's already got starting cash of 275,000. He added 3 points from Karma, which gave him another 6 grand on top of that. So he started with 281,000. He's bought a level 6 Sin under a different name, which is 15 grand. He then bought licenses for a rigger remote console, level 6, a cyberjack, level 6, a driver, level 6. Wolf, would you mind clarifying what a driver is? Yes, this will be 6th edition, but with hacky, messy, trying to patch up some of the issues. Oh, bugger, it went on the ad break. God damn it. We'll wait until he gets back from the ad break. Wolf, could you put it in Discord, actually, right now? Because I can't... It's kind of difficult to flip back and forth between the two things while I've got them on screen. Driving license, okay. Could you put it down as driver's license rather than driver? Because I was thinking that was a software driver. Yeah, Lazarus. Well, let's put it this way. Folks, what do we think of the system?
Please, God, help me. This thing needs to burn, and so does the people who made it.
Okay, that's a
I
list.
want to cry.
Especially the people who made it.
I don't think you want me to answer this because I'm the only one who doesn't have that much trouble.
I must admit, I don't have that much trouble with quite a bit of it, but the edge system can go burn in hell. I like the concept. I fucking hate everything else about it. Anyway, back on the...
Honestly, I'm kind of thinking it's a lot of micromanagement.
Yes. It is overcomplicated, and I will be simplifying and streamlining things as we go. Because of this, we will expect to have things that go wrong. Wait, you don't have to calculate square roots in this version. What?
Oh yeah, the edge system in 5th was worse. Quite a few things that are bad in this were worse in 5th.
How?
God knows.
This is almost as bad as that 80s edition of Rollmaster I ended up playing once. And that had it that if you failed a check hard enough, you would never be able to make that type of check again.
There is a rule in here when you're trying to enchant something to create a focus or item. If you get a critical glitch on it, it permanently cripples you by reducing your edge, and you can't use edge to re-roll. Sorry, not reducing your edge, reducing your essence. And you can't use edge to re-roll or do anything to fix it.
Oof. Yeah, we might rework that later. Anyway, he also bought cyberware level 6. What specific cyberware did you buy? Oh, it's the license, right? Sorry, I forgot I was in the licenses section. A smart link license level 6. Cool. Each of those cost 12 grand. Yep, no, not 12 grand, 1200. It's coming to a grand total of 6,000 for that. Lifestyle, the pad. Low, so he's just going with the basic. Cool, 2,000. Cyberware, control rig, rating 2. Okay. Cyber Eyes, rating 3. Wolf, your control rig doesn't have a green price next... Oh, it's the orange price, that was it. Yeah, there we go. Cyber Eyes, flare compensation, thermographic vision, smart link, and vision enhancement. Oh, damn. You went for the fancy shit. Transys Eidolon for the rigger console, including armor, encryption, signal scrubber, swarm, baby monitor, armor, You've got armor twice. Do you want to double check that, Wolf? Biofeedback. Oh, could you put it in Discord, Wolf? Because it's kind of... No, not... Oh, yeah, could you put it in Discord? Because I have to switch back and forth otherwise. I'll keep going while he's doing that. Biofeedback filter, stealth trace, clear sight, emergency override, evasion, maneuvering, and stealth. So you've gone for every fucking thing. Okay. BioWare symbiotes. What is the availability rating on those? Because I think they're pretty fucking expensive. Not expensive. I think they're pretty fucking difficult. Two seconds to find him. No problem. And yeah, as Lazarus says, are you able to get Delta Cyberware at character creation? Because I have a feeling there is a specific restriction on what you can get there.
I just found it. Symbiotes are availability 4.
Okay, so they're fine on the availability rating.
There's a modifier to availability based on what level of wear it is, whether it's alpha, beta, delta. The most expensive one's +3, which would bring it to 7. If that is the combined availability, then it cannot be had.
They are rating 2, so they are just under it.
2 + 3 is 5, should be fine.
Yep. Combat and armor, Bates Brown combat boots, a bike chain. I'm sorry, you have a bike chain as a weapon. Okay.
I have a skateboard as a weapon.
I forgot you had a skateboard as a weapon.
Yeah.
Club.
But
what the fuck is Nux? Is that just Knuckles? That is just Knuckles, isn't it? Yeah.
Where did he find an echidna?
Shut the fuck up.
Witness me.
Armante suit with shockweave in it, rating 3. Okay. Ballistic mass. Mortimer of London greatcoat. Fancy, with gear access and a drag handle. What the hell does a drag handle do?
You grab onto it and drag the person along with the handle.
It is literally that, or is that
Yeah.
being facetious? Okay.
No, that is literally it.
Okay, fair enough. A Toyota Day Tripper. Wait, I missed that. Is that literally the name of that? I need to do a model for that now. Yep, I have to do a model for that later. So we have a Toyota Day Tripper with the rigger cocoon, a drone rack, a winch with automatic attachment. Wolf, what type of vehicle is a Day Tripper? Because you might not have enough space in the vehicle for all this shit. It is a car. What size of car? Are we talking like city car? Family hatchback? What? Also, what the fuck are smart tyres? What fucking book are smart tyres from? Because I have no idea where that's from.
Maybe the rigger book.
Oh, yeah. I haven't gone through that as deeply as I should have yet. And yeah, the rigger cocoon is a very good idea given your skills. He's got a MCT NAT, which makes perfect sense. Oh, he's got a smuggling compartment, fancy. Searchlight, low light normal vision, gas dispersal system, and stealth autosoft.
Quick mention if you want to look it up. Smart tyres in double clutch, page 122.
If you want to just read it out, that would save us a bit of time.
I will do so in a second.
He's also bought a Shiawase Inu. You bought a dog, didn't you, Wolf? You bought a robo-dog.
Is there a cute dog?
Yes, it will be, because it's Wolf. Of course you got a cute dog.
Smart tyres. Made popular on the Thundercloud Mustang cross-country bike, smart tyres use a nanotech material that reshapes the tyre to suit the current driving conditions. Off-road mode deepens the tread and widens the tyre to function like an off-road tyre. While on pavement, the smart tyre becomes smoother and stiffer for high-speed performance, just like racing tyre. Smart tyres are wireless-enabled and can transmit their current status and condition. They switch modes when they receive a wireless command or when the tyre's internal sensors detect a change in surface. After one combat round of driving, the change between modes can happen while driving, taking a single combat round for the tyres to switch between modes. All smart tyres also have a self-repairing capabilities that allow them to continue operating after a puncture, just like standard run flat tyres. So basically it's all the different good tyres rolled into one.
That's pretty fucking amazing. I'm not
So-
complaining about that.
Only out of pure curiosity, which book does have bats on it?
That's
That
in the
is
rigger.
in, yeah, double clutch.
The rigger shit is amazing. Just saying. Now for the Shiawase Inu with the better suit, which means that it does really look like a dog, you've added gecko tips. Your dog can climb walls, can't he?
Oh no, it's the dog from Mertens.
He is best puppy. Okay. Lazarus also points out that since these are wireless-enabled smart tyres, they would actually be hackable, which
Yes.
you have hackable tyres. That. Okay.
If only we had someone who knew their way around a computer to prevent that from happening.
I'm pretty sure that is Wolf at this point. He's got so much stuff.
Don't worry, if my character dies, I've got a
A Decker?
Decker planned out.
Okay.
So, are you suggesting we hope your character dies first?
You can never have enough Decker.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I do have a Decker character you can hire to... a Decker NPC you can hire to bring with you. The reason I've done that is to subtly encourage you not to make a Decker, in order that I don't have to worry about making 2 separate complete fucking maps for each bloody mission!
So I'm not supposed to die then.
If you can avoid it. I mean, I can do it, it's just it adds more stuff. Whereas with the NPC, I'm just testing his skill a couple of times, rather than just going through everything. I can obfuscate it and make it simpler.
Well, I'm happy with the character I have currently, so that's fine.
Yeah, Lazarus, they don't have a Decker or a Technomancer. They don't. That's why I gave them an NPC to do the job. Right. Up from that, we have a laser microphone, which is a very good idea. A micro transceiver, a Renraku Sensei comlink with a biometric reader. Nice. A grapple gun, microware, repelling gloves, respirator, road trip spikes, road strip tracking, symbiote food. Cool. Tools piloting, tools kit piloting, tools shop engineering. Wait, for tools shop, I think you need to have a property to keep them in, Wolf. Like a proper... Sufficient bribes have been delivered. You may take your place in the front bench. Thank you, Lazarus. That is appreciated.
Oh, it's fine. We just kick Diabu's character out and use that as a garage. Since he's not here, we can do that. There's no one to
Don't
protest.
be mean. He will be back.
He will be back. He's just doing drugs. I mean, he's gone to Amsterdam.
Denmark, not Amsterdam. This is the other one.
I thought he went to Amsterdam.
Amsterdam is in Holland.
Yes, I know, but I thought he said he'd gone to Amsterdam. But now you
No.
mentioned it. No, he did say he was going to Holland.
Maybe
Denmark.
the airplane.
Oh, my
Did
brain.
stop on
It's this heat. This heat is just oppressive and it's melting everything.
To be fair, Denmark is also fairly okay with
True.
mild drugs.
drugs and bacon.
But yeah, he did actually point out to us that he isn't taking drugs, so...
My Genesis character sheet has a +2 modding reaction for some reason. I don't know why.
Okay. Wolf is just checking whether the tool shop is available, because he doesn't actually have a place to put it in, if it's what I think it is. It just says a shop is transportable in the back of a van. Do you have a van? Because... yeah, you don't have a van to transport it in. You may have the opportunity to get a van. Wolf's comment was, easy enough, there was more I wanted anyway.
You can use my scooter if you want. Would that work?
You cannot put something that requires the back of a van on a scooter. Not and the scooter survive, anyway. And to round it off, he's got a trauma patch, a couple of cred sticks, and some money left over at the end. Wolf, you've put enough work into that, I'm not going to bother going over it in fucking detail. You know what you're doing. You probably know the system better than me at this point, so I trust you to have gotten your stuff sorted. Right, the only thing I question is that shop, which does require a van. Aside from that, that all looks absolutely fine as far as I am concerned. Right then, who would like to go next?
If you like.
You are, if you're wanting to, you are more than welcome to do so. Okay. What's this? Magic support is super important, though. Being magic and face is tough if you're being support. One person wanted to drive, 4 people wanted to punch things, 1 person wanted to blow things up. Left trying to cover magic and probably face. Oh.
Yeah, I'm playing Queen 2.0.
You really are. I'm going to have to make a rule that next time you get dibs on the martial roll. Right.
That'd be nice.
So, we've got a meta link. Cool. A fake sin ×2, so you've got 2. That's a good idea. Fake license 1 × 4. What specific licenses are those?
There's one attached to each for both magic user and possession of magical items.
Excellent. Lifestyle low, that's absolutely fine. Microtransceiver, ballistic mask, concealable quick draw holster, fancy. Lined coat, secure tech visishields. Could you tell us about that one?
That is one of the 2 well, no, there's 3 of them. There are certain armor items which are cumulative. Yep. So it adds to other things. The 2 which kind of go under your other armor or attached to it are armor augmentation system and in this shield. The first gives a +1, the second gives a +2. So that's essentially +2 to armor rating.
Very well. You have a taser. Now you wanted clarification on how the taser works. Can you remind me which book you got it from?
The thing it was actually from the core book, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it would be.
I misremembered something, which was actually about the stun baton, in that you plugged it in and it recharged that way, or it could do it wirelessly. It doesn't say anything about recharging the taser actually in the core book, or whether it uses ammunition or...
It says ammo 4 brackets
Yeah.
M.
But it fires electricity.
Yeah, but it's got a battery in it.
Okay, can you recharge the battery, or do you need to buy batteries like AA's?
I mean, given it's probably a supercapacitor, honestly, given the amount of voltage it's got to get out, rather than the battery.
So could I use it in a similar way to the stun baton, which is you plug it into the wall?
I will say yes for the purposes of this. If it's not the standard thing, we're homebrewing it. We'll allow it. But it does. Okay. You have a maximum of 4 shots per battery.
Yeah, it doesn't have a whole lot of charge.
Which makes sense. I mean, even a supercapacitor is not going to be, particularly in something that small.
It's a holdout weapon.
What I'm trying to figure out is the M. What is the M here?
The M.
Because it's got brackets M, and I'm trying to remember what that represents.
Oh, there's things if you scroll back to the start.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Oh, it's a magazine. It says it's for like having a magazine.
Okay, so it's basically 4.
Yeah, it holds 4 shots, and you can shoot them one at a time. You can't rapid fire.
Yeah.
I figured I'd actually pick up some clothes. I don't know if anyone else considered that in there.
Wolf, I
two
think
versions.
that's the only thing Wolf forgot. Actually, no, he's got armor. There you go.
Okay, he just wears his armor and never washes it.
That's why he's got the cute dog to distract from the smell.
He's got a suit. Well, that's fine. When he's not wearing armor, he'll wear the suit.
Okay. Yep. From what I saw of your one, it looks okay to me. I don't see anything that's immediately apparent that is missing. No, contacts is the thing we're going to be doing mostly today, Lazarus. So that's the thing I'm hoping to do with people. Oh shit, I need that little book. Give me 1 second, folks. I have misplaced the little book. I have a little black book full of contacts, and it's right over here. Here we go. Aha. Right. So, lifestyle low, secure thing. The only thing I'm not seeing is a... Oh, comlink is the first thing. Never mind.
The purple stuff is the most vital. Blue is this is something I should really have, and green is should probably have
Probably a
it.
good idea.
Yeah, it's order of priority and then alphabetical.
That all looks fine to me. You've calculated what you needed. You've calculated what you've got left, which is 855, which that's absolutely fine. You've got your lifestyle. You've got everything you needed for certain. Yeah, I think you're good.
Yeah, I might, add something else, but
Oh, God,
nothing which is
You've got
over 855.
Yeah, you've got 855 UN left, so you're welcome to do so. I will say this, if you want a firearm, you can get it in character creation right now without having to worry about all the hassle of getting it in-game. Because this particular one is set in the UK, I'm making it so that guns are actually fairly difficult to get their hands on, comparatively speaking. Not so much because they don't know anybody who could get them, but because if you've got one and you've got it openly, the police are going to be called. So you've got to carry them around in like a suitcase, concealed
I'll
on your
consider
body.
it.
Yeah, because if you want to get it now, it'll be cheaper. I'll tell you now.
Yeah, I'll consider it, but it's not a priority.
That's absolutely fine. It isn't going to be a priority for every single character. I believe that's you covered then, Discordia. Are you happy with that?
Yeah, I think that's okay. I freed some up there when I learned I didn't need the licenses for some other things.
Yep, that's absolutely fine. So Diablo's done, Wolf is done, Discordia is done. Who would like to go next?
I can go next, because I'm pretty certain I have costed everything out.
Very good. In that case, could you send me your cost out?
Do so.
Are mages required to register in the UK? I believe they are, because we've got that Council of Magic. I forget what they're called, the Druid Council.
Also, just checking, nothing but my voice is coming through my mic, yes?
There is some clicking
Yes.
in the background occasionally, but I'm not worried
That's
about
just
that.
I think that's just my mouse.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. So unless it's constant. If it's constant, then yeah. So your starting budget. Don't worry, mine does the same thing, so don't worry about it. Starting budget is 450,000. Am I reading? Yeah, I am reading that right. Cool.
Yes.
Augment. Now, could you put the essence cost down the side here? Because I remember when you did the calculations last time.
Yeah, it's above 0.
It's above 0, honestly.
Well, this is the thing. I towards the end, I had extra cash, and I was like, "Well, what do I spend it on? I can't spend it on augmentations because I've basically, it's my, I know my essence at the end, if
Yes.
that is okay, or do you want it actually fully?
I would appreciate it if you could run it. If you could run down and put it in. The simple reason being,
Yeah.
I want to be able to just show it to people and just be like, "This is the kind of shit people get up to."
Yeah. So.
You don't have to do it all right now, but if you could total that up over the course of today's session at some point, that would be appreciated. So we've got bone lacing titanium. Isn't that availability quite difficult?
I didn't know about the availabilities. I wasn't sure about that. This is one of the things.
Right.
I do need to go over them and make sure that they're all available, and
Right.
some of them are at alpha or beta level. So, yeah, I don't know if they're all available. I may have to redo everything again.
Right.
Joy.
I personally, I'd recommend maybe getting fewer ones, but at higher quality, so it costs less essence.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what I've been trying to do. Availability is 6, so, and
7 is the 7 is the pointer cutoff, so 6 is
Yeah.
available. However,
but
the
I
modification.
think mine's at betaware.
So it wouldn't be available.
Yes, so it wouldn't be available.
I believe you can get plastic or a slightly cheaper metal.
Aluminium, yes. That's
Yeah.
availability 4.
Yeah, you can certainly get that. It won't be as good, but it will still be available. In
Right.
that case, I'll leave you to
In
go
that-
through that, in fact.
Yeah, I'm going to have to... Yeah.
So,
If you want to go to somebody else, because that is going to rejig all my money,
Yes,
and I'm going to have a
that's-
whole load of extra money that I'll
Yeah.
need to spend at the end.
yeah, that's what
so-
I'm going to do. I'm going to pop over
Yeah.
to either Ferret or Viz. Are either of you guys ready?
Just making a quick change since you said that it was okay for us to start with firearms.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry if I didn't say that last time. It is perfectly okay for you to have a firearm at the start of the game, as long as it's available. The only thing I'll say is make sure you've got a way of hiding it. Because if you don't have a way of hiding it, you're going to have the police called.
Concealable carry holsters
I-
are 70 credits.
That is an option. But that would be for pistols. You were saying this.
I am a perpetual work in progress, but I feel like I've done okay so far.
Okay. Do you want to go next?
Sure, but please note that this may be subject to change as I'm still finding things I need to put in.
That's absolutely fine. Just so long as you've got the core elements, I'm quite happy for you guys to go off and continue shopping. I don't need you to have everything perfect. I just need the basics covered. Okay?
Okay. So,
So-
also for things that require essence, there is a decimal point and an E beside it, and that's how much essence that item is costing me to have.
Yes. That is correct. Okay, where is this? Oh, no, that's Journey Engines. Have you? Oh, you've sent it to me privately. Okay. Oh, you've done it as a thing in. Okay, it's going to be a little bit awkward, but I can do this. So, you've got the big budget as well. Armored jacket, clothing, electrochromatic 75. What is electrochromatic 75 in this case? Is that just for the clothing as a changes colour?
Yes, that's just an add-on to the clothing.
Okay. Sin level 6, 15 grand. Anna's backup Sin level 4. Okay. Hermes Ion Comlink, nice. Middle lifestyle for a month, very nice. Ebony cred stick. Those might not be available. I think at character creation you can only get platinum.
Credit sticks don't have very high ratings.
Don't they? I could have sworn there was a specific restriction against high level cred sticks. Am I misremembering?
It's availability 5. I don't see why I wouldn't be able to unless there's another rule somewhere else.
Let me just check, because I'm pretty sure I read something about that, but my memory is terrible. Cred stick. Here we go. Ebony is availability 5. Nope, it has nothing there. I am talking out of my arse. You are perfectly enabled to have that. No problem. Right then.
Okie dokie.
You also have your Cyberware license 6. Excellent. Cyberarm L legal. Shocklim 5000. Small smuggling compartment. Okay. Cyberleg obvious. Hydraulic jacks hardening. Okay. You've checked the availability of these all, I take it?
Yes, for obvious and beta wear on the cyber arm and for the legs, they are just for normal, they're 4. And then if you go with beta wear, that adds +2 to each of them, meaning that the
Yeah,
the
6.
availability is at rank 6.
So they're right at the top of what you can get, but they are under the threshold. Ocular drone. Viz, would you mind telling the audience at home what? Wait, somebody's too loud. Who is loud, Como? Journey, could you speak for a second?
Hello, hello.
Ah. Let me just turn everybody down a little bit. It turns out I put everybody too high, because I'm an idiot. I apologise to everybody whose hearing has been blown out, particularly on YouTube. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Okay. So yes, Viz, could you, for the audience at home, explain your ocular drone?
So an ocular drone is a thing that sits in your eyeball. It's almost on par with the appearance-wise. It looks like a glass eye almost. It's not quite realistic enough to pass as a normal eye, but you're able to pull that out of your head and send it flying so that you can see out of this little drone that flies around as an eyeball. However, the drawback to this is if your drone is flying around, you're afflicted with blindness in whatever eye you've removed it from, because on your person you're missing an eye and that eye is disembodied in somewhere else.
So there's a video I'm going to send you folks in a second, and I'm going to put it on for, I think, everybody to see this, I feel, because I think people need to see this. So I'll send this to you guys in Discord as well.
Babylon 5?
Mm-hmm. You basically have this, except yours can fly.
Local anesthetic still holding out?
More or less.
Does she also get a right patch from? So
Just as
when
long
the
as it
eyes
isn't
are
backwards.
awake,
Oh, whoops!
No.
I just realised
Doing stuff?
I have the video setting set to crap.
My own soul more than enough lately.
Alright. Can you see me?
Yes.
Continue to adjust it over the next couple of weeks as you get used to it. Just
Okay.
wash the eye carefully before you put it back in. And you will have to turn it off when you take it out. Otherwise, it'll continue to send images to the neural net at the back of your eye, and that could be disorienting.
It can work outside of me.
Yes.
Interesting.
Franklin, go.
Doc, you swing by my office in a minute.
I love this
I
bit.
need to talk to you about a few things. And bring Marcus with you.
Will do.
His immediate response to being told that it will work outside of his
Very
head is to pull it
interesting.
out and look at himself through it. He then proceeds later
As
on
marriage ceremonies go, the humans are very strange indeed.
to use it in amusing ways.
They are quite a couple, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Almost makes you wish that you could peek in on them. See how it's going? Jakar, the artificial eye that Dr. Franklin gave you, where is it?
Yes, Jakar is a creepy perv. Gotta love Jakar. Right. So, let us continue. Where were we? So, Viz, what did we have next? Ocular drone, cyber eye.
I did not
Ares-
get the essence cost of that down yet,
Okay, if you
because I
add
was
that one.
writing that when you asked.
No problem. Ares Predator, so that's a pistol. Regular heavy pistol bullets, cool. How many? But wait. You bought 1,500.
Each single bullet is 10.
Oh, okay, right.
So 1,500 is I have 1,500 rounds. Period.
Wait, no, you have 1,500 rounds.
Correct.
Are you trying to build an army?
If each bullet is 10, what was the cost?
Should be 1,500.
Yeah, well, 15,000. No, 1,500. No, 15,000.
Yeah,
15,000. Sorry, Villa.
Yeah.
And you're carrying 1,500 rounds for a pistol.
Not on my personal at the same time.
I'm not. Am I being out of line if I just went? You can tell that this is an American. I just need some ammunition. Oh, I just get 1,500.
Look, when boxes come with like 100 rounds a pop, that's 15 boxes. That's not actually all that much.
You buy in bulk to save money.
She goes to Walmart.
You buy in bulk so that when they don't have it in stock and start upcharging it, at least you have the bullets on hand.
Fair enough. I'm not going to argue, but damn.
Unless it's Texas, in which case they will sell you working silver bullets.
This is true. Right. Sorry about that. So, disposable syringes. Do they actually have anything in those by default?
By default, no. I put those in my inventory because we've mentioned that my character is sick and genetically sick and needs medication to maintain. I was going to talk to you about how much that medication costs, and the syringes are for using that medication.
Well, the way I would recommend we do it, we could either have a cost you have to do per month, or we could say that you can't allow your lifestyle to go below a certain level. Because that way you've got a constant cost you have to maintain, or you don't get the meds. How does that sound?
That works for me. What is the bare minimum that I am not allowed to fall under?
Well, you've set yourself to middle. Should we say middle? Because that means you've already got a higher cost than other people, but it's not completely unobtainable. Because that's 5,000, whereas normal for most people would be like 2,000. So it is more of a challenge, but it's not unobtainable.
That could work.
Okay. In which case, I would say you don't need the disposable syringes. If you want to have them as a theme item or character item, you're more than welcome to do so, but you don't have to.
Works for me.
Aside from that, the only things I'm seeing that are missing are you've got your licenses, you've got your obvious things. What's your essence reduced to?
I didn't get the Cyber Eye done yet.
Okay, that's no problem.
But where it sits right now...
one thing I would recommend, get yourself a hidden holster.
Okay.
Because that will hide your pistol.
It should be 6 minus 2.4, where it's sitting right now.
3.6.
There you
go. Quick question.
Yes.
The availability cap, is it at 7 or below 7? So is it at
below
6?
7.
Right.
You can have 6.
I can have 6.
6 or lower.
That's more cash I've got to find a way to spend now.
You can always put your lifestyle up for a month and just live it up.
I guess.
Put on the Ritz.
Buy a fake ID, which is, a good backup.
I've got 2!
Buy a second lifestyle so you've got a bolt hole.
Buy yourself a nice gimp suit.
Well, I was considering adding the
wasn't a serious suggestion.
No, the bunny
suit.
You've seen the bunny suit, that art of the bunny suit. I was thinking of that.
Just do what I did and buy a Xenon make it a dick joke.
Como says, wait, does she have to carry around the whole lot in the beginning? Yes, you will need to carry that around at some point. I'm not going to say, oh, you must carry it all on your person at once, but you are going to have to lift and shift this into your apartment. So, if
Time to buy a backpack. Got it.
That might not be a bad idea. That might not be a bad idea for a lot of people because they're useful.
No, I don't think I saw them on the lists.
Really?
I don't think I saw them
Oh
either.
my god.
Backpacks don't exist.
You need such an obvious thing to.
There is a backpack in the core book, but it's only under climbing gear. This is a backpack with 100 meters of rope, so it's the D&D backpack.
Can I buy the
Very useful.
climbing gear and just throw out the other stuff inside of it so I can put my things in it?
Can we first work out how much 100 foot of rope would cost on its own, and then deduct that from the price of the backpack? Then we discover that the backpack now costs a negative amount of money.
Oh no!
Just like 20 new yen for a backpack.
Yeah,
Come
that's
on.
20, 25. If you want a quality one, you can go up to like 50. So I'll say anything above 20. If you want to be a fancy ass bastard with a leather backpack, that's up to you.
I'd prefer a canvas backpack.
More tasteful. Right, I'm pretty sure that apart from sorting out the essence cost, that is everything then. This?
Yeah, that should be everything. As of right now, of course, I'm gonna be probably finding more items to find money to blow, because I have a lot of money to blow.
Lazarus says, doesn't walking around with a large backpack all the time look conspicuous? You've never been to the UK.
Yeah.
Not really. I mean,
Especially in somewhere like Blackpool where there are a lot of tourists.
Yeah, and also, students.
Yeah.
Students.
yeah,
Just,
I don't think someone will buy a middle-aged to almost 3 meters throw as a student.
I mean, you could be an adult student. They exist. I mean, if you want to, you could always just put, like, the power company logo on it or something.
What's the power company?
I believe they are still privatised, so it'll just be one of the random companies, and it will be owned by one of the megacorps. I can't deny that I've never been to the UK. Was it that obvious? Backpacks are fairly common over here, as a rule, because it's easier to walk around. More people wear them than, say, over in America, because if we're going somewhere, generally we'll just walk, unless it's far enough away to justify getting in a car. So we have more bags.
Also, going for walks and going to the beach and such activities like that tend to be quite a lot of backpacks and lunches taking along and things like that.
Yep.
In general, the European area, UK, is a lot more friendlier for walking around than it is in the US.
Yeah.
Because at least you can get places and you have public transport. You don't really have too much of that in the US.
Also, we don't really have the concept of jaywalking since we never had the car industry pushing for it over here. It's not a thing, generally, in Europe.
I will say that in the US, like, people won't, like, turn their head and, like, look at disgust if you're walking around with a backpack.
But they might be a bit sort of like, what are you up to?
like a cop might, like, stop you, but, like, a regular person won't like,
wait,
go, why are you wearing a backpack?
The police would stop you for wearing a backpack?
If they suspect you of something and you're wearing, like, a backpack, yeah, they'll ask to check your bag.
So if you're wearing a backpack and are black.
Or you smell like pot. Yeah.
Or, yeah. Okay, that I can understand. If it's you smell of pot, yes, that makes sense.
Also, for essence, I just calculated out everything. I'm at 3.1 from 6.
That's absolutely fine. As long as you're above 0, you are still alive. You might be slightly dead inside, but you're still alive. Okay.
Just hope all these people who put cyberware in themselves know that the only person who can heal is going to have some trouble healing people who are full of cyber.
This is why I've included in my character, even though it's not... Generally, I've made my character very much based around the idea of sort of the concept. The one thing I haven't, and is purely game mechanics, is I've made him... one of his skills, I've changed the skill to... bio, whatever it's called, with a specialization in first aid, specifically so that particularly himself and possibly others, it's like, yeah, we've got standard medicine since the magic doesn't work because I'm barely human anymore.
Yeah, if you're down to 3.1, I'm gonna be, if I get 3 hits, you get 1 heal.
Yep.
Yikes.
Yep. Right then. Does the party have any magical healing? Yeah, we've got the Discordia's character's got some magical healing at least, but generally speaking, yeah, these guys are going to be stuck using medical kits and shit. I'm not expecting them to live long, just saying. Right. Sorry, I mean, they're going to do me fine. So, I totally didn't make...
Until Tearbu blows us all up.
Yeah, Tearbu is going to blow you up. Just saying it now, Tearbu is going to blow you up. Okay, so, where were we? Ferret, I believe that means you are the last character left to take a look at, are you not?
I am the only person currently present that has not gone.
In that case, let us have a look at your list. Ah, you've already sent it. Excellent. It says, no, we can't open the bloody list. There we go. Okay, If you're going to do the coloured text, could you put a background of them white on? Because I find it a little bit difficult to parse some of it.
I don't know how to do the background on Google Docs.
Just highlight the cells, and it's on the main row, near to where the text, near to where the font and that is. It's, I can't remember what the icon is. God damn it! Ah, don't worry about it for now. I'll make do. So katana, survival knife. You will need a way of hiding the katana unless you're going to pretend to be a cosplayer all the time.
That can be easily done for me.
Okay. You're going to be a cosplayer. Okay. Armor jacket, lined coat, ballistic mask, and armored clothing. Cool. Comlink, Erica Elite. Cred stick, glasses, headphones, containment manacles, respirator, medkit, motorcycle driver's license, balance augment, ear, vision enhancement, eyes, sparkling eyes, cyber ears, wired reflexes, bone lacing, titanium. We established that you won't be able to get bone lacing titanium because it's pushed too high. Journey, what was the version that you could get?
Aluminium.
Aluminium, there you go.
Can take that up. Well, no, the bone lacing titanium on its own might be. Just a moment, let me check. Because this was the thing, I was trying to do bone lacing titanium betaware. Titanium standard availability 6, so if you don't take any advancement on it, if it's just standard, it's available.
But what is the downside of just having standard?
It takes up the betaware, the alpha and beta and so forth, where it gives you greater essence to work with. It's less of an essence cost,
yep.
And it's with the things that you can add upgrades to, it adds more space for upgrades.
What is the basic essence cost?
The basic essence cost, I believe, is 1.5 for titanium.
So that's already accounted for. A Suzuki Mirage. Where is the?
That's in vehicles.
Yep. No, I was looking for the cost, but I had to scroll across. Lifestyle low, cool. clothing, fake sin. Level 6, cool. Ruger super heavy warp. I suggest you get some kind of hidden holster for that one.
Yeah, I was
Speaking
going to
of-
add that, but I was just waiting till you went through it, and then I'll add it later.
Okay, Viz, what are you saying?
I was gonna say, speaking of hidden holsters, I am unable to find a price on those.
Journey or
The
Discord?
the concealed quick draw holster is actually in the firing squad book. It's 70 and would have required a license, but it's illegal to have a gun, so just 70 will be the cost.
Yeah, don't worry about a
Which
license.
is weird because there's a concealable holster without the quick draw thing in the core book, and that's 150.
That is weird.
Yeah, it's odd, but you know. But that one doesn't require a license, so there's a difference there.
Because it's not legal. In which case, yeah, just...
Bollocks.
What's up?
I've gone through everything. Most of the things actually didn't need changing.
Good.
But the couple of things that did need changing to be available. I now have 24,000, so basically 20,000 to spend on.
Good.
I don't know.
How's your armor?
Buy a car?
I have a motorbike. I have...
Buy another one.
At this point, I might as well.
You can spend 5,000 on the Under Armour thing, which I got.
Yeah.
I got in terms of armor, I've got... sorry, we can go through what I've got. If you want to finish off them once we come to me, I can...
Very well. Okay, so, from what I can see, Ferret, all you've got so far looks fine. And Viz wants the Robo Dog. Viz wants Robo Puppy.
There's a Robocat also.
Yeah, there is a Robo Cat. Wolf, just give them... tell them what page they need to go to buy their pets. Let's just get it over and done with, because they're going to buy pets.
And what about the Robo Hamster? Is that a thing?
Look, cut me a break. I have 230,000 left to spend and no idea what to spend it on.
If you've got that much left to spend, maybe rearrange your priorities.
That is a possibility. You could do that.
Yeah, technically.
Oh, it's on the base book, not the book, right? Okay.
Cram everyone into a 2-meter circle, huh? Sounds like a fun place to throw a grenade. Oh no!
Fortunately, it's my line of sight. I don't need to be in the circle.
God damn it. Hopefully that didn't come through bloody motorbikes.
Nope, it didn't. It didn't until you replicated the noise.
Good.
Right. Now, while we're waiting for people to finish up, I'll quickly show you guys. Do you want to see the full map, folks?
B, just a quick rolling. How much a bag of Nick sticks would cost? Because...
How much does a bag of what, sorry?
Nick sticks would cost? Basically future cigarettes.
Is it not in the book at all?
No, it's not.
In that case, I'm going to use the current UK price for them, plus a little bit. So let me just look up what a pack of cigarettes is these days.
I was thinking of getting some as well. You can get alcohol, but it doesn't include...
Okay, according to Tesco, a pack of cigarettes, 20 pack, is about £11. £12, yeah, about £11. So I'm gonna say, what with the advance of it, let's say 15 yuan.
Holy fuck, that's expensive.
Yeah, we heavily tax tobacco. We heavily tax tobacco. We also require them to be absolutely covered in the most horrifying images to try and get people to stop bloody smoking.
Yeah, but they don't stop.
No, they
Anyway, I'm going to buy an entire month's supply.
don't. For reference, folks, it is actually illegal to put like logos on the cigarettes anymore, on the cigarette packages anymore. So they just have the name in a plain format.
And most of the box is taken up with a thing saying something like smoking causes cancer or smoking can damage your lungs. Yeah.
Yeah.
And in the shops, they have to have a screen covering them.
Yep.
So you have to go up to the person at the counter and say, I would like X brand. So they can't even look at what brands you've got. They just say, I'd like X brand. And if they have them, they'll get them for you. And if they don't have them, they say, we haven't got that.
In my case, in my defense, I have an addiction 6 to it. I got it for karma.
That's fair.
Oh,
Addiction 6 is really... Was
Yeah,
that
but
like
it's
an hour?
Yeah, but it's like cigarettes, so not much different from most people.
Hey, just a heads up. What's it illegal to do inside of a building in the UK?
Smoke.
Yep.
Your withdrawal is an hour. You're going to be leaving evidence everywhere.
Yep. He smokes like a chimney.
Oh, God.
I mean, it's not like you're going to toss the butts on the street just like that. I can't put them in my pocket.
What he does is he... Oh, God, he's going to set light to himself.
I'm going to end up having to cast Ice Sheet on you.
Oh, God.
Can you smoke inside
I'm guessing
your
you're not a smoker yourself?
Can you smoke inside your own home? Yes, you can. Generally speaking, it's considered a social faux pas to smoke inside somebody else's home. They will usually kick you out, but inside your own home, nobody gives a shit. But in a public building, it's illegal. Like, super illegal.
Unless they're walking by and see like a kid in the room with you through the window, then there's all kinds of glares.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only $450, 50 million for a month supply. That's a steal. For the tobacco company, not me.
That's a steal for the tobacco company.
True in game as in life.
Just curious. Oh, no, don't worry, I wasn't taking offence or anything.
That was actually talking about smoking and stuff. The removal of all the adverts. It was a really interesting thing that shows that marketing solely exists for marketing executives to get paid, because they stopped advertising and all the companies saw a massive increase in profits because they didn't have to spend money on advertising, and people still bought the cigarettes. And even with all the stuff that we've done, people start smoking still.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
Oh, in another stream, we were talking about there used to be a brand of cigarettes, I believe only here in the U.S., that had used fiberglass insulation to help filter out the toxins.
Ooh.
Yeah, I have heard of that. Yeah.
The worst bit is that seems like it was genuinely well intentioned, and that's as bad as that guy who came up with putting lead in fuel.
Yeah.
It's like, oh God, you poor bastard! You genuinely thought you were helping people, and
That wasn't the only thing as well. I remember the QI episode about it. He invented like dozens of different things. He was the guy that put the chemicals in freezers that fridges and freezers that caused them to be so toxic as well.
He also built a device after he himself lost the use of was it like 80% of his muscle? He lost the use of
something like that. Yeah.
He ended up basically quadriplegic. He built a system of pulleys and ropes to allow himself to do stuff. He got caught up in it and it killed him. He literally died to one of his own inventions. It's like, you poor fucker. You have nothing but my sympathy, despite what you unleashed on the world. Fate hated you.
He's like an accidental Hitler. He's destroyed the world in so many ways accidentally.
It's like
someone put Mr. Bean in charge or something.
Exactly.
It's just you felt so sorry for him because it was like he tried so hard and it all went wrong.
Yeah, but equally with advertising, we look at things like Undertale or Papers, Please. They have no budget for advertising and yet manage to be huge, and companies that have huge money for advertising do worse than them.
Quite often.
So,
right.
Very, very often advertising is just basically just to pay advertising.
I am happy to say that we have now got all the basics covered. I'm not saying you've all have to stop buying stuff at this point. As long as you've still got money to spend, and remember you can have a maximum of 5,000 left over, you may continue to buy shit, as long as you have a way of keeping it. Yes?
We haven't actually gone through mine. Now I've readjusted it, we can
I do apologise. I remember looking at it, but we didn't finish it.
You're quite right. We only relinked it.
That is absolutely fine. I will take a look now. I do apologise. My brain blanked that there. So we've got you've got your essence cost, augments. Cool. So you've gone down by 5.55.
Yeah.
So Discordia, he has an essence of
0.45.
Yeah. How much healing would you do to him?
On an average roll, none. With a pool of 11 dice, that's 3 to 4 hits, you are... I need to check if you get a -4 or a -5. So I can't realistically heal you.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I'm going to make sure that I have some extra trauma patches.
Yes.
And just so you know, that's really close to being dead.
Yeah.
I know.
You are practically a zombie at this point.
That's like the best quality ware you could buy, right?
Yeah, of the... I might be able to change a couple of bits, but mostly...
This is cyberware, right? You didn't look up,
you could do BioWare.
Well, this is what I'm thinking now. I've got the extra money. I may get rid of muscle replacement and replace it with the biological equivalents.
Yeah, I think that's like more money for less essence cost, and that seems like an ideal for a situation where you are too much money and not enough essence.
The problem with that one was because I was using, in creating this, I was using the character creator thing, the Genesis character creator, and because it adds extra numbers, I was running out of money.
Oh, I see, yeah.
But now I've got excess money, I can go back and possibly change that.
You are welcome to do that, but let's go over your other stuff first. So, we've got an AK-97. You need something to hide that in.
I can't. There is no optional holsters.
I'm not saying an optional holster. You are going to need a suitcase or an oboe case or something.
Okay.
Did anyone remember to get the dock wagon? Because I forgot.
If you still have money, you are more than welcome to go get them.
That's another thing I can buy.
Wagon?
Dock wagon is basically the emergency medical evac thing. So if you go down on a job, they will come and get you, if I remember rightly. It's basically trauma team.
Yeah, like from Cyberpunk, like the one of the first mission, probably the first mission.
Yep, the Sandra Dorset mission.
What was it called? Sorry, I had gotten up the news thread really quick and I caught the tail end of it.
It's called Dock Wagon. It's basically trauma team from Cyberpunk.
500 a month for basic.
Yeah, they will come out and try to patch you up. Basic level is they'll get to you eventually. Thankfully, you are in the UK, so you can just go to the NHS. If you come in with a bullet hole, however, there will be questions asked and police called. So if you catch a cold, by all means, just go to the NHS. If you get shot, you may want to call Dogwagon.
I think I'm maybe just have one of my contacts be somebody else who knows magic.
You will have to still get in contact with them.
Fair enough.
With the, I do want to mention things with my,
Yes.
like my synthetic cyber arms having hardening, shock limb, and armor 3+3.
Jesus Christ.
My cyber skull has a communicator.
Built in.
Actually, that's incorrect. I changed it. I've got to change it. And armor. My cyber eyes have additional to their camera and image link. They have a low light vision, smart link for guns, and vision magnification.
And armor.
I can't armor them. And the cyber ears have audio enhancement, spatial recognizer, and the audio link as well. So
You've gone nuts, basically.
yeah, going full on
Okay.
robot dude.
I mean, if you're going to go for that, you might as well go for that.
Yeah.
So, AK-97, a silencer for AK-97, that's not going to last long. Silencers wear out pretty fast.
I may remove that. It was just a sort of a, I could do that.
Also,
You do realize that silencers are still loud?
Yeah.
Well, that's in the real world. According to the game mechanics, it's actually quite useful.
It is quite useful in the game mechanics, yes, but they do wear out.
Yeah.
Particularly on an automatic assault rifle.
You should get somebody to enchant like something with hush or silence.
That would work better, yeah.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
In fact, that's
Anyway.
what I imagine. If you've got like a level 6 silencer, it's just that. It's just a spell on the fucking gun. Ammo pouch. Yep, that makes sense to me.
I just added that it's internal smart gun system.
Ammo pouch is going to be kind of obvious unless it's a hidden one.
I can do a hidden one on clothes. That is something I can update.
Security system. What would that be in this context? Personal area network security?
It's part of the, because I've got a smart gun system, and it's part of the smart gun system.
Right, to prevent it being hacked.
Yeah, well, no, it has a taser shock and a tracker. So if
Oh,
the wrong person picks it up, they will get laser shocked. And if I can technically throw it into an escaping car and track where my gun is.
Nice. Okay. Metahuman augment. What's
Yes.
this one?
That I've got that for quite a few things. It's basically because if you're a troll or a dwarf using ordinary equipment, there's a penalty to use of it.
Right.
This just removes that penalty.
Yep, that's correct. Combat boots with an augment. Hardened skateboard. A hardened skateboard.
There's either hardened or bladed. I decided to go with hardened.
That's going to be more subtle. That's certainly true.
Yeah.
Regular rifle ammo times 200. A much more reasonable number. Sorry. Mentioning no names. Explosive ammo?
You can have explosive ammo for any thing.
In an assault rifle. Explosive ammo in an assault rifle.
Yes, and taser bullets in an assault rifle.
Yeah. The only reason why I didn't get explosive ammo was because it was expensive.
Yeah. Yeah. Stick and shock is
Also-
the taser ammo, I take it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You were saying, Diablo?
Also probably very illegal. Everywhere.
Yeah, super illegal. Lazarus asks if you're getting APDS ammo as well, which I believe is the arm-piercing DS. Trying to remember what DS is.
There's so many different types of ammo. As like just the regular explosive sounds fun, and the taser sounds fun.
If you're going to be going up against security, corporate security, they probably will have anti-firearms armor, in which case the AP is going to help. But
might consider getting some of that.
this
But I
is
got
the-
money.
This is the UK, so guns aren't that common anyway. So, yeah. Other equipment: low clothes, fair enough. Synth leather jacket, armor vest, cred stick, gold cred stick, subvocal mic, not subvocal Mac. You don't have an entire Macintosh computer that you subvocalize into. Booze, okay. Trauma patch times 10.
I might be adding more to that.
Yeah, fine, okay. A Harley Davidson.
Yes, I can't remember the name of the actual... I think I have it noted down, but I'm not sure.
Metahuman modification for the Harley Davidson. That's absolutely
Yeah,
fine.
it's the Scorpion Harley Davidson.
Sin times 2. Cool. Living expenses. Licenses times 6. Cool. Remaining total. So you've got 24 grand to spend.
Yeah.
Right. Let me just...
Well, 20 grand. I can keep the 4.
That's true.
If you want to
Actually,
check the...
I've rounded it up at character creation to 5, not just 4,
Fair enough.
just to make it easier.
The licenses are driving, cyberware, smart gun, and weapons on the main sin, and on the secondary sin, I've got driving and cyberware.
Okay. Lazarus asks, trying to think this through, doesn't a mage become pretty OP in a country where fewer people have access to firearms? This is true, which is why licenses are required for mages.
V, I have a question.
Sorry, you were a little bit quiet there. What was that?
I have a question.
Okay.
So for the dock wagon contracts, do I have to go by the month, or could I pay for the whole year with money I have now?
The year is an option in the thing.
If it's an option in the thing, then you can do it for a year.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure.
Yeah. If they have licenses available for an entire year, those licenses are available for an entire year. I was inclined to say yes anyway, but if they've actually got them there, then yep, definitely. Okay then. Is that everybody sorted on their basic equipment?
Yes, I think.
And just a reminder for anybody who doesn't yet have a firearm, if you want a firearm, now is the best time to take it. If you've got any extra money, it's worthwhile investment just to have a backup pistol. Because otherwise you're going to have a little difficulty getting it. Okay, so buying gear, that's done. Contacts. This is going to be the interesting one. So, contacts are a pivotal part of the Shadowrunning. My god, man, read it out properly. Contacts are a pivotal part.
Take a sip.
Contacts are a pivotal. Yeah, I'm having a sip. Pivotal. There we go. I've had a sip and this is too hot. Contacts are a pivotal part of Shadowrunning. Everyone knows a few folks they can reach out to for gear, a little support or info. These individuals are controlled by the Game Master and live their own lives while the runners are out shooting people in the face for money. When needed, you just pick a contact and tell the Game Master you are reaching out. Each contact has a pair of ratings, connection and loyalty. Connection usually determines the detail and level of info or rarity of gear that they can get, while loyalty determines whether they're going to turn around and sell similar data on you, tip off a gang to a well-equipped runner team, or roll over when Knight Errant kicks down their door. The more loyal, the less likely they are to sell you out. During the game, you gain contacts through jobs and interactions with the citizens of the Sixth World. During character creation, you have a total of Charisma times 6 points to spend on connection and loyalty ratings for your contacts, and at this point, neither rating can be higher than your character's Charisma. Who would like to go first? I'm going to leave the person who has 46. to
48.
last.
I am not ready. I'm dealing with stuff.
That's absolutely fine. There. Is there anybody who would be willing to go first?
I have 2 charisma, so it's 12. So yeah, I can go first. That'd be
Okay.
really quick.
Let us bring up your character token. Not character token, your character sheet. We don't have the character token sorted yet. I'll be doing those this week, hopefully. Okay, so you're originally from Japan, raised in Tokyo, lived a pretty comfortable life with their father, user. He ran a brothel, leaving you all for his comfort team, lacked access to good education, came to the UK to escape her father's crime life rather than work as a wage slave, as she has no experience with actually being a wage slave. She runs in the shadows to keep her body going. Her fleshy body is weak, and without her medication, her body would shut down. Okay, so, contacts. I recommend that you grab at least a couple of contacts at this point. Probably a better idea to have more than that, but I would have at least one contact who you've got pretty close to max on loyalty, so you've always got somebody you can fall back on. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
So, let's have a look. Contacts. Do we have any more in the original book that would be able to help here?
I'm going to say if you look at some of the archetypes for various things like Street Samurai and Street Shaman and Combat Mage, they have different examples listed in their profiles.
Yep, that's what I was thinking of. And yep, they would be pretty good. Right, so what sort of contacts would you like to have, Viz?
Oh goodness, I was not ready for that question.
Would you like somebody who's able to get you equipment? Would you like somebody who's able to get you information? Would you like somebody who's in with a local corp? Would you like somebody who is a professional cook who you've hung out with since childhood? Would you like to know a mage? Would you like to know somebody who is good at cracking stuff?
Now that you're asking this, I would like a contact who is good with cyberware in particular, just in case something is to break.
Okay, so a cyberware specialist. Right, let me have a look at the ones available in the place that you are and see if any of them would be suitable for that. Not really. Unless you want... we probably don't want him because he's an asshole. I'm guessing you want somebody who's a bit more sympathetic. Oh, Cyberdoc is also a recommended one. Lazarus reminds me. I had completely forgotten about that. That is a good point. They will be getting a shared fixer contact who will be their main starting point. But I'm not going to necessarily make it that they have to have her at the start. She could know them through somebody else. So, sorry, I just lost track of where I was. You were looking for a specialist in cyberware. I don't think the doc...
You said one of them was sympathetic, and you said one of them was an asshole. Is that right?
I said you would probably want one who's sympathetic. But the guy I've got in mind is kind of an asshole, so probably not him. Yeah. So, there is a doctor, but they are in from the UK originally, so you probably wouldn't have known them back when you were in Japan. Okay, would you like somebody who... Oh! How about somebody who's originally from Hong Kong, who you may have known operating in Japan, but also has reach over to here?
That could work.
Okay. Let me have a quick look over the options. So, give me some idea... What was... We'll get to that later, Wolf. Not right now. Sorry, I just lost my train of thought again. You can give me some idea of what you would like this person to be like. Are they somebody who you get on well with? Are they somebody who you trust? Are they somebody who you like, but you wouldn't necessarily trust all the time? Or are they somebody who you consider to be something of a dick, but they're good in a pinch? They are not going to fuck you over. What kind of person are they?
Just so you are, I did hear you. I'm putting thought to it right now.
No problem. That's absolutely fine. Tell you what, I'll actually create an NPC character for this one. Oh no, I have to go through here, don't I? Oh, I'm used to another one where I can do different things. This one doesn't do that. Never mind. I thought I'd be able to make an NPC character, but I can't. I'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. Oh well. Okay.
Okay, I think I've got a pretty solid idea.
Alright. Give me what you got.
So I'd imagine that this person be the kind of person who my character would be not really friends with, not really... They don't get on too well, but they aren't, you know, against one another either. The cyber doc in particular, I feel like would be pretty greedy in that they actively take advantage of a situation when they can.
Okay.
Definitely the type of person of, I really don't want to have to call you, but if I have to call you, then I know that you're gonna get it done.
So reliable, but a bit of an asshole.
Yes.
Okay. Sounds like low loyalty to you, according to Discordia. I don't necessarily say that. Yeah, I don't necessarily think it has to be low loyalty. It could just be somebody who doesn't particularly like you, but is loyal. Because they may have their own code. They may run on the code of, I don't fuck over my customers, or something like that. So while they're not somebody you like, they are somebody you can trust. How does that sound?
Makes sense to me.
Okay. So how many points do you want to invest into this? So it's loyalty. And what was the other term? Brain.
Connection.
Connection, that was it. I've completely forgot what the other one was. I knew what it meant, but I couldn't remember what it was. So you've got 12 points to spend.
So,
and the maximum they can be is 6 at character creation. So you could, if you wanted to, put all your points into one character. Don't do that.
No, there's a limit of your charisma modifier.
Oh, what is your charisma modifier? 2?
Yeah, you can get 3
Okay.
characters at 2/2.
well, okay, I guess in that case, let's max him out. 2/2.
So a bit of an asshole, but loyal. Or at least loyal enough, anyway. As long as the money keeps coming.
Exactly.
I'll flesh him out and give him a bit more character if you want. Any particular things you'd want about him?
Am I allowed to specify a race?
Yeah.
Make him a troll. Other than that, I've got no other specifications.
Would you like me to make him local, as in he is in the local area, or would you like me to make him somewhere in the UK, or would you like me to make him he's still over in HK?
Probably still over in HK, but still able to get a hold of them.
Okay.
Quick question.
Yes?
Sorry. I, in my rebalancing of things, I've taken out a quality I added in earlier. I don't know how to get rid of it.
On the character sheet.
On the character sheet in Roll20.
Make a note of it for now. We will come back and fix it later.
Or I could tell you.
Oh, or if you already know, go ahead, Discordian.
There's a padlock underneath all of the little windows. If you click on that, it will bring up a tab on the left, which allows you to move things, and a delete button on the right.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. I've sorted that.
Excellent. Right then. So, you still have 4 points. Sorry, not 4 points. You still have 8 points to go. So, do you want a couple more contacts?
I do. Give me some more time to think about them. Come and revisit me, because I'm gonna actually
Well, tell you what.
write
How
down
about we
some
do?
notes real fast.
How about we do one by one? Everybody gets to do one at a time. Round of a bit of advice from an old man. Don't forget to cultivate your relationships with your contacts. This is very good idea. If you only ever call them when you need a favour, they're going to stop taking your calls after a while. This is also true. Mostly applies to loyalty ratings of 3 or above. 2 or below might not care as long as you are paying. Yep. Okay then. In the next case, who would like to go for their next character then?
I'll go next.
Okay. Just realised I haven't actually made a folder for that. Folder, contacts.
Before we do that, do you want to take a break? Because it's 3 minutes to 10.
Oh, that is a good point. In that case, Ferret, we will come back to you after the break. How does that sound?
That sounds fine by me.
Alright then, folks. We're going to take a short break. We'll be gone about, should we say 5 minutes, everybody?
Sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
When we come back, we will be resuming and going on with character creation, and yes, hopefully by the end of tonight we'll be 70% of the way through, maybe? So we'll see you guys in a few minutes. Let me put some music on, and I'll see you shortly. And I'll see you guys shortly as well.
Look, I got something big on tap now. Remember my telling you about Victor Pappas? Guy used to be my partner?
You mean the gentleman who was serving his time in the federal penitentiary?
Was serving time, baby.
Don't call me baby.
Sorry. Anyway, he got out today. Throwing a little party for him tomorrow night. So he's got $250,000 hidden away. I'm the boy that's gonna find out where.
$250,000?
know I read slow. There's nothing to read, stupid. They're just pictures.
Fucking thing. Ah, there we go. Sorry. I was away for a little longer than expected. Sorry about that. Pause the music. Right, we are back. Let me just say hello to everybody. I return to you, my children.
Hello.
Hopefully not burned.
Ugh, right. It is too warm here. I have now gotten 2, what they call, ice packs. There we go. And that is the noise the ice pack makes. It is cracking as I hold it. Fuck's sake.
Oof.
Yeah, it is not pleasant. I'm just going to put it behind my back and just lean back on it. You were saying, sorry.
I found contact ideas.
Yep.
But the problem that I was coming across was when you're looking at Shadowrun, there's very few effective ways to deal with ghoul characters, NPC or player, because they're very hyper contagious.
Yes.
I was thinking of knowing a ghoul for body disposal. Maybe they work in the medical field originally, and anything cyberware replaced. Like, you chop off that limb, you don't need it anymore, the ghoul gets to eat it.
Okay. Fair enough. We'll come back to that in a minute, because if you remember, I was going to go through everybody.
Right, I understand that, but that was just something that was rolling around in my head.
Oh
while
yeah,
you were
that
out
that
for a
is
minute.
absolutely fine. That is absolutely fine. I like the idea of that. I totally don't already have a character who'd be perfect for that. Okay, that's actually now too cold on my back. Ow. Right. Oh no, now my back is wet because I had the ice pack there. Oh no. I can't win. Oh wait, no. It's cool. The wet... the ice pack is cooling. Anyway, sorry, where were we? So, I believe we were going to do ferrets.
What did I come back to?
Ice packs. The sweet, sweet ecstasy of a raw ice pack. Cracking.
Okay.
So, Ferret, are you with us?
Yes.
Would you like to do your first contact?
Yes.
Okay. What are your thoughts about this character? Where are they from? Who are they?
I want to say that they're a native to the UK and possibly like an ex-cop or like ex-military.
Okay. So, ex-cop, ex-military, UK native, right?
And as for the relationship, I was thinking kind of like a Sherlock Holmes and Inspector Lestrade relationship.
Okay, which one of you is which?
I would be the Sherlock Holmes in this.
Okay, so... So somebody in with... okay. Do you want him to be specifically ex-military, or would you... ex-police, or would you be okay with this person being in the police?
In the police is fine.
Okay. Maybe somebody...
The only reason why I didn't say police because I didn't know if that was going to be too far-reaching.
No, that's absolutely fine. What would you like the loyalty and connection to be? And what is your maximum contacts? Oh, your charisma skill, sorry. So what's your charisma?
3.
Okay. So you've got quite a few points to spend. So you can have up to level 3 on this guy's loyalty and connection, what would you like?
Let's go with 3.
For both?
Yeah.
Okay, so this guy is probably quite friendly with you. Would you like him to be based out of the Merseyspore? Hey, Pelicanus, it's good to see you. Merseyspore, which is the largest metropolitan area nearby.
That sounds good. Oh, that's good by me. I might have slipped off my push to talk.
That's fine. I did hear you. It came through fine. Detective? Or...
Yeah, detective sounds nice. They don't need to be like high-ranking police, but just, you know, relatively like high up.
So somebody you can get tips and info from, but probably not somebody you can call cops off you.
Yeah.
Yep, that makes sense to me. Any details about the guy?
We kind of like to bust each other's balls, but like we don't like have like any malice behind it. So it's just like kind of friend or like just friend bashing.
Friendly rivalry.
So not like assholes to each other, but just like we understand what each other mean.
That makes sense to me. Okay. Not assholes, but tease. Okay. Human?
Yeah, we'll go with human.
Alright then. I've added him. Oh, I forgot to edit the title. I said title. So... Okay. Who would like to go next?
I'll go next.
Okay. So, what's your charisma?
It's 4.
Okay, so you can max out one at 4.
Mm-hmm.
So, who is this person?
Jeremy. I wrote the thing about him.
Where did you write it?
In Genesis. Let me just pick it up. So he's kind of like an insane homeless and information broker.
Okay. Insane homeless information broker. Okay. I'm going to have so much fun with this character. Where have you posted this?
I posted on the Road 20 right just now what I wrote.
I believe the world is secretly run by a group of mole people in underground cities. This is a lucid dream for Jeremy. However, one can learn to separate what's drug-fueled conspiracy theories and the facts he gathers from various places can prove oddly useful and even insightful. What is his connection and loyalty? Believing that your maximum, of course, is 4.
Oh, he's 4.
You have maxed out both stats?
No, his connection is 4, his loyalty is 1.
So long as you pay him in booze, I'm assuming, or drugs, rather, he will give you what information? Connection, Malkavian. Loyalty, yes.
Indeed.
Ah, excellent.
He was going to be the character that would replace my current one if it died, but I realized that no one would put up with Jeremy for long.
No, nobody would.
But yeah, he's just a crazy homeless person that my character just happens
Does he
to
alter?
be on.
Sorry to tell.
Just a crazy homeless person that my character just happened to take a pity on.
Okay.
I was going to ask, does he say things like bugger it, Millennium Hand and Shrimp?
He might end up doing that, yep.
Yeah, no, that's up to V now. He has to play it.
I will be doing character tokens and shit for this. This is going to be amazing. I hate this guy. He's perfect. Okay, who would like to go next?
Quick question before whoever does go next goes next. Will that guy have a separate character that is his smell that follows him around?
We'll find out, won't we?
I'm okay going next.
Okay. Let me just fire up a mysterious note. Journey. And... oh my god. Type properly, you dunce. Right then, tell me about this character. Who are they? Oh, what is your charisma?
2.
So your maximum is 2 for any of these stats.
Yeah. Haven't got a name for him, but he is a Mersey-Sprawl local, who is a... I don't know what the... thingy says. What's the word? What's our setting? Shadowrun.
Blackpool?
He's... I don't know the Shadowrun term for it, but basically a Ripper Doc.
Okay.
Based in the...
Cyberdoc.
Cyberdoc, okay. He's a Cyberdoc based in the Mersey-Sprawl, who's a local and basically is the guy my guy goes to make sure all his augmentations are working properly.
Okay.
He's obviously sort of on the edges of the law, quite happy doing work for non-legitimate business, and yeah, they get on fair as well as my charisma allows. Because yeah, they get on well. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
Yeah, with that one, it's going to be connection to and loyalty to, because they meet quite regularly.
I'm going to have to go over and do spell check on all these because I'm doing these off the cuff, and my spelling gets real bad when I'm off the cuff. Are you comfortable with me customizing what he looks like in that?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
It is he, yes?
Yes, and probably I would say a human.
Human. Okay, I will work on that. Ripperdoc. Cyberdoc. Okay. Right then. Let me just put that into the contacts folder that you should now, most of you, be able to see. So, who would like to go next? Wolf. Oh, damn it. Wolf, if you want to post, could you do it in Discord? Because I need to have this open to be able to edit stuff. So if you want to type in Discord, it'll just make it a bit easier. Thank you. So, what do you want? What is your charisma score? First, charisma is 5. Dang. So you have 6 times 5 points to spend, so you've got quite a lot of points to spend. What sort of contact would you like? So, Stanford, aka Fast Stan, troll from Blackpool, runs the automobile and drone dealership and parts dealership that Corbin frequents, so they are on a first name basis. Kind of guy who would sell ice. Could and would sell ice to the Inuit. A fast talker and something of a con man, unless he likes you, and then he will be slitting his own throat. Oh, you want Seamot Dibbler. Okay. Okay.
Shall we just induct all of them and one of us can have gas boat?
5. 5. Formatting has gone away. How do I get rid of this formatting? Wait a minute, what am I doing? Hold on. Easiest way to get rid of formatting, just put it in Notepad. Control B, Control Z. And the formatting is gone. There we go. So, Stanford, aka Fastan, Troll from Blackpool. Yep, okay. That's good. Rigger, stroke, auto shop. Actually, just auto shop is probably the best way. Okay. I will customize as needed. So he would probably be somebody who you are... Well, in fact, he is somebody who you're very familiar with. So, yeah. Okay. I'll need to put his shop down for him. Right then. Who would like to go next? Because I believe
Is everyone else gone?
I believe there's one person left. Yes. Discordia.
Okay, you specifically said you wanted me to go last.
Well, we're doing it one by one, Sia. It's going to be easier now.
Okay.
Oops, that is the wrong person.
Okay, I think the most important thing for my character is somebody needs to have given them some pointers on the whole magic thing.
Okay, so a
And
mentor.
they also need somebody who they can acquire magical supplies from.
That will be available at the home base.
Okay, well, they would probably want a mentor kind of character.
Okay, so...
I know you mentioned there were a few actual magical casters already.
If you want to know one of those, I will go over them in a second. So where was your character originally from?
We said somewhere north of you.
Do you remember where?
I don't know if we settled on Newcastle.
I mean, we can make it Newcastle if you want.
Not too fast, but I think that was kind of a rough idea.
Okay, so let me see who you might know as a mentor. You are a summoner or caster more? Caster.
They're fairly balanced. There's one more point in summoning. So
Okay.
more shaman, but not by much.
There's Topsy and Turvy. The
cat shamans?
Cat shamans, yep. They're a pair of twin elves. There's also... What else have we got? We've got the... Not Skulls, no. There's Welcomer. He's a troll shaman. You probably won't like his partner much. Let's see.
Quick question about contacts.
Yes.
There's supposed to be type of contacts. Anywhere there's a list of what type of contacts we can have, or is it just
there is a list?
Yeah. There are suggestions in the main book, but there's also a list somewhere. Can you remember where it is, Journey?
I can't.
Not Journey. Discordia.
Well, the one I was thinking of was the sample contacts.
Yeah, that'd do it.
There are sample contacts on page 212, but there were other examples in the archetype list, just as contacts, just variations, which
So here we go.
I'll
just go over the list right now. So bartender, beat cop, fixer, mafia consigliere, mechanic, street doc, Mr. Johnson, talismonger, that's going into critters now. So yeah, those are all options, street docks, that kind of thing. All sorts of different things you could be, plus anything you want to create.
Thanks.
So, you're saying that we can get magical items just from our home base?
There are a couple of people there who will sell you things. There is a guy by the name of Welcomer who actually runs a shop with his partner. His partner specialises in hermetics, while he focuses on shamanic. So you can buy stuff from them.
Okay. Would that be... I'm just wondering how the availability thing will work with that, but...
Generally speaking, if it's like generally available, they will have it. If it's something a bit rarer, it depends on what your contact level with them is.
Okay, so...
And also what they can get access to.
Right.
So if you want to know Welcomer, if you want to have had Welcomer as your mentor, that's perfectly allowable. You could also be... Topsy and Turvy aren't really mentory because they're a bit young. They're more runners.
That seems reasonable. So connection with Welcomer, maybe.
Okay, so connection to Welcomer. And we'll make a note of this. I don't need to write all the details out here. I just need your loyalty to them, or their loyalty to you.
Right. How high would be reasonable?
You have a maximum of 6. The maximum you can put in is 6.
I don't. I have a maximum of 8.
The maximum you can put in is 6.
Oh, right, they can't. Okay.
Not in character creation. They can go above that later.
Is that a limit written down somewhere that I missed?
There is actually... Yeah, it was in the...
It was... The one I saw was limited to your charisma.
No, I'm pretty sure there was a maximum limit of 6. Hold on. I might be misremembering. My memory is terrible. What was it? 67. 67. Spend customer. Contacts. Okay. During, you can gain contacts through Jones. Well, during character creation, you have a total of 6 times, please. Nope. There is no limit. I am talking out my arse. You can have it at 8.
How involved is that?
Let me get the chart.
Has this person kind of adopted me as some pseudo niece?
Hold on. What's the? Hold on. Ah, oh, fuck's sake.
There's a chart?
Yeah, there is a chart later. I just can't remember what fucking page it's on. It's like 200 and something.
Might be in wildlife. That's 211 for the sample contacts, but...
Yeah, it's not what I'm looking for right now. That's just example contacts. It's not what I'm looking for. Where is the table for... Actually, I'm being an idiot. I'll search for loyalty, because that will be mentioned just as many times. Okay. Here we go. Heat modifier table, heat effects table, advanced heat, gaining contacts. God, I need to just fucking... Right, let's try the next one. Loyalty... Active and building loyalty. Sample contacts on the page. Wait a minute, hold on. Was that the page number? No, that's heat. God damn it. Ah, here we go. As well as 2 special stats, both ratings range from 1 to 12. Connection measures contact network and things. Famous people who regularly show up in the news sit at 11 and 12. A mid-level exec in a multinational corp might have 9. A mayor or state politician might have a 6 or a 7. This guy is probably a max of a 4 for his connection. Connection.
Okay. Probably don't want to push loyalty much more than that, then.
Up to you.
I think 4 and 4 sounds reasonable.
Okay.
So that's 8 out of 48.
Yep, we'll get back to you in a minute because we're going to do one character at a time for everybody. Understand?
Yep.
Cool. Right then, in that case we're going back around to Viz.
Hello.
Tell us about your next contact, or would you like me to give you a contact?
In the time that you were doing the others, I've jotted down 3 ideas for other contacts.
Okay,
so
let's hear them.
Let's do that one I was briefly mentioning, that the ghoul that I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
What I wrote down was they get their meal ticket from cyberware replacements.
Yep.
The business is usually, like, the relationship is usually business, but was a friend pre-infection. It's usually a quick comlink call and a location of where bodies or limbs would be due to the nature of the disease that ghouls have.
If you want, you can paste this into Discord and I'll copy it over straight away.
Okie dokie, that works for me.
Because it'll save you having to put up with my god-awful spelling. Because my spelling is terrible. Right, ghoul person that gets them. Go ahead.
For all these, just assume 2-2 because that's all I can do.
Okay, if you want to max them out, you can actually do more contacts, but with lower stats. It's up to you.
Oh no, this is fine. Doing 2-2 for each, I mean.
Okay. Fair enough. Yep. Old friend, pre-infection, quick comment, call location where the body or limbs would be. Due to the nature of the disease, call is best to keep that kind of physical distance. But the type of person would call, make up, may even help them meal if they're not going to use cyber replacements. So you may shoot somebody if they're a bit too hungry and you need to get rid of somebody. Huh?
Yes.
Excellent. This is somebody you've met over here, because your character was originally from Japan, right?
Right.
For a horrifying second there, Journey Engine, I thought you had posted an NFT into my chat and I was going to have to ban you.
God, no. It's just Stan.
Right. Yep, I like that goal. I can work with them. Do you have any preference on what species or gender or anything that this person was pre-infection?
No, I didn't write anything for this one in particular. The other two I do have specifications pulled up.
Okay, we'll go back to those in a moment then. So, this, you should see your body disposal ghoul. Your friendly neighbourhood body disposal ghoul.
Woohoo!
Next, I believe we've got Ferret again.
Yeah.
Your next contact, please.
I was thinking something along the lines of probably like a former social worker or still remaining social worker.
Okay.
Since she's an immigrant.
Okay. Somebody who helped you acclimatise to the UK?
Yeah.
Kept in contact because you got on quite well?
Yeah, we had a good relationship, so we just, we check in on each other every so often.
Go out for drinks or something?
Yeah, maybe have like lunch or maybe just like coffee or tea.
Okay. What sort of connection and loyalty does this person have?
I'm gonna go with 3 for both.
Okay. What's your max? It's 3, isn't it?
Yes.
Right. So that means you've spent 12 points so far. What's your maximum points? That's 3 times 6. So you've got 1 more to go.
Okay.
Okay, save that character. I forgot to name the sheet. Oh, I hate my brain. Ferret, I'd like you to take a look at the bottom of this character, at the name I have given her. Tell me what you think.
I approve.
Excellent. In that case, I need to go to Diablo. Do you have a new character for me, or would you like to go through the list of available options?
I do have a new character.
Oh no. Is it another hobo?
No, don't worry, it's not another Jeremy. Jeremy is Jeremy.
Okay.
And no one can replace him. For better or for worse.
You do realise because you've called him Jeremy, I am going to give him Jeremy Clarkson's voice.
That's perfect. I didn't pick up the names at all.
The greatest lizard conspiracy in the world.
Oh dear.
Anyway, the gym owner, Lena.
The gym owner was that, sorry.
Among other things.
What?
I also wrote a thing about her.
So, could you speak up a bit? I got a bit garbled. So, gym owner?
Great, now it's Pokemon.
Yeah. No, not that kind of gym. I think. There's Pokemon
Hold on.
Cyberpunk.
Let me read this bullshit. Okay. Okay. Do you want me to read this out?
Yeah, sure. I mean,
tough, stubborn old dwarf bat who owns a gym somewhere in the city. Often throw boxing matches with between the boxers.
People.
Okay.
We textured that. Edit that.
Somewhere in the city. Often throws boxing matching with people. In the gym, with betting of course because she needs the extra money, although disallows the use of cybernetics and enhancements due to polluting the sport. What is your connection and loyalty with this person?
I just walked in one day and started talking to her.
No. What are the numerical connection?
Connection is 2, loyalty is 4.
Okay. So not the most influential, but quite loyal.
Yeah, outside her sphere, she doesn't really care, but she's really pretty loyal.
Okay. Are you satisfied with the name I have temporarily given it?
Name?
Yes.
Where?
It is in the contacts folder. It should be the second one you can see.
It may take a minute to pop up.
Yeah, it might take a second. Actually, while I'm here, I'm going to take advantage of that to delete the useless junk that's filling up my inventory. Okay. Right. Are you happy with that?
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Okay, next up I believe is Journey.
First of all, I just realised I'm kind of a bit of an idiot. Because I took... I may change it actually. Unrelated. Well, partly related. Because we're in Blackpool.
Yes.
And my father is originally from Blackpool. I did not know this until I started talking about this campaign. My grandmother was very much into judo and during the war actually taught it. So, though this isn't going to be his grandmother, it is going to be a female elf judo instructor.
Okay. Connection and loyalty.
It's one-on-one.
Okay.
They know each other. She thinks he's fine, but it's mainly sort of, yeah, you can come in here and practice, but make sure you keep the
safety limits on.
Gym membership up and don't damage anything too much.
Yeah.
And she's called Trisha.
Okay. I have named her.
Oh, also, I've realised the Cyberdoc. I'm lowering the loyalty to 1 because it doesn't make sense having him have the highest loyalty.
Okay, I will edit that one for you. So, Journey Cyberdoc, edit loyalty 1. Do you like her name?
I gave it to her.
I added a surname.
It has not showed up. There it is. Absolutely fine. Yes, I get the reference.
Excellent. Okay, Wolf, I believe you are next. And again, if you could do it in Discord, because it will be easier. Elf Grandma Judo Instructor. Ah! Top! Oh my god, it's female Doctor Who. It's female Third Doctor. She practices Venusian judo.
Is it not Aikido?
What is the robot place called? The robot place is called Riggerplex. Oh, it was Aikido, you're right. God damn it. Venusian Aikido. That was it.
I've never seen a single episode with...
So yes, it's called the Riggerplex, Wolf. I will just ask you now, are you sure you want to have a contact from the Riggerplex? Oh boy. Okay.
What's wrong with the Riggerplex?
Nothing. It's perfectly fine.
Uh-huh, sure.
Okay. Yeah. Yep, that is, yep. Mm-hmm. Riggerplex is all one word. She's, okay. Okay. You can fix that. Okay. Right. Let me correct the Riggerplex. Okay. Oh, that's going in the wrong section. Okay. There we go. Added that one. Drag that down here. Go into the list. There we go. Riggerplex. Discordia. I believe it is you next.
Okay, I've got a couple of ideas. Having said that my character would have perhaps worked to some degree before in this kind of line of work, I think they need to have known either a fixer or a Mr. Johnson.
That makes sense. Would you like to know the rigger? Would you like to know the fixer that you'll be working with?
Are you giving them as a contact to everyone?
Not everybody will know them directly. Most people will know them via somebody.
Alright. I think that would work.
Okay.
It would make
Let me
sense
just
why
check
I've
my list of
come back around.
Okay.
Her
Okay.
name was
how many
Caraway?
Caraway is the name, yes. How many points do you have as your maximum? Sorry.
8.
Okay, you can have her as a contact.
What is she like a contact 8? I'm wondering what the connection is.
I will tell you in a second. It's 7.
Damn.
She's well connected.
I don't think I'm going to find a contact higher than her, am I?
Probably
Okay.
not.
No.
She is
Okay.
well connected. There's a reason why I'm giving you this character as your... There's a reason why I'm also making it that not everybody has to be connected to her, because you can't afford her.
Right. Okay. Well, only I can. Right. Let's put 2 7s in. Let's say that I've done some work with this person, and for people who know this person.
Okay.
So I've done. Let's say this is the person who has run most of the jobs, even if there were other people in between that I have done work with.
You should now be able to see it. I will give you proper notes on it at a later time, but for now, you know Caraway. She is an elf. She is an elderly elf.
Right.
She also has a slight Irish accent.
Nice.
Alright then, is that everything for that one? Cool. Who is next? Discordia. Viz, we're back around to you.
Oh, goody.
What's your next idea?
I'm sending it to you right now.
Oh no. Oh no, she's sending it. That implies you don't want me to read this aloud, I'm guessing.
That's not true.
Okay. I just realised I've misspelt your abbreviated name twice already. Let's correct that now.
Oh, lovely.
Okay. Vacation. He lives in... Oh. Okay, what would you like your connection and loyalty to this guy be?
Again, I'm going 2 and 2 because I do not have that high of charisma.
Loyalty 2, connection 2. I hate my brain. My brain wanted to give this guy a very bad name for his character.
He's got a name.
No, I mean for the name for the contacts list. Because I've given them all. I've given them all. I was going to call him the Shake and Shake, but that is no. That's not good. Oh, wait, no. Actually, hold on. Have I got the right band? Hold on. I think I got the right one. Oh, no, I've got the wrong one. Okay. Let me know what you think of the name once it's in the list. Should be popping up anytime soon.
I don't know the reference, but very well, I can live with it.
Okay. Let me pause this a second. I won't be able to play this on stream for obvious reasons, but I'll just put it into Discord. Are you heading off? Oh, who was heading off there? I appear to have lost connection when somebody mentioned that they weren't able to...
Oh, Pelicanicious had said goodnight V and all.
Ah, damn it. Unfortunately, my Steam chat keeps reloading and it's fucking annoying. Right. Okay. After Viz, we go back around to Ferret.
Since we kind of agreed that my character was going to be a cosplayer, I felt that she should have a contact that is also a cosplayer.
Oh, no.
Nice.
This character is particularly fascinated with anthropomorphic animals.
It's a furry.
And for their race, Scottish troll.
Okay, what is their persona?
A deer.
When you said Scottish troll, I really thought you were going to say a Highland cow.
Oh my god, that's too perfect.
Yeah, let's actually go with that.
Yeah.
And this will be my last one, so 3 for both.
Okay. This is the most useful contact ever. Okay.
I'm sure they can provide information on disguises.
Okay. Okay, Ferret. I have added him to the list. He should be popping up in a second. I've put in brackets what you can call him if you want.
Sounds good to me.
Would you like to tell everybody what the name is?
Angus Beef.
I can feel the judgment.
You realize I'm from that area, right?
Yeah. Diablo, how many points do you have left to spend? Diablo?
13. I was impressing. I was talking and I was impressing. Push to talk.
Silly boy. Right then. So 15. What would you like for your next creation? Your next character? And would you like somebody from the book, or would you like to make one up?
Actually, can the next person go next, and I'll go after that because I finish up here.
You what? Sorry.
Can the next person go next, and I'll finish up here?
Okay, if you want. We will come back to you in a moment. In that case, I will add a new one. After it's Journey.
Right. Where were we? Two things to note. First of all, I can't take judo, so I'm going to stick with kickboxing. And
why not?
it's not available as a martial art that you can learn.
Just
so I'm going to stick with kickboxing.
Just go with kickboxing, but rename it to judo.
Fair enough.
We can flavour it. We can tell them to go fuck themselves. You play judo.
Fair dues. Okay, that's fine. We'll carry on with that. The next one is a punk orc bartender.
Okay. Punk orc bartender.
Male. Unnamed as yet, so you can go wild. I'm thinking he's at least from the north, may not be from the Mersey Sprawl, but might be. That's flexible. But he is the main bartender at the bar that Ash likes to visit. He's a contact for criminal activity, particularly low-level criminal activity, the punk scene and the raver scene. So getting info through that way. They're pretty good friends. It's the bar he usually goes to, so he sees him fairly often.
Loyalty and connection.
2 and 2. He's my best guy.
Wow, 2 and 2 is the best. That's
yeah.
Ugh.
It's not much. I know a bartender who doesn't hate me.
Okay, might actually be useful for information. Okay, let me put the punk barman into the list. Who is up next? It is Wolf. Wolf, what would you like for your next one? And Diablo, let me know when you're ready. Carter O'Dowd. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. So for those of you who can't see what I'm seeing right now, he's a lawyer.
The kind of lawyer that you refer to as the fixer.
Maybe to a
Better
degree.
call Saul. That's who this is.
Right. That's Wolf's next one. Discordia.
I've got one, but I'm not sure how you're going to react to it.
Put it in chat. Let's see.
I think you can see where I'm drawing that from.
Okay. What is his loyalty?
What connection level do you think they'd be? I seem to be pairing them up.
You can't afford him. If it is actually who you have paid it, you
not a chance.
Can't afford him.
I don't think my scale goes to 13 or 16. So.
Given that this is going to be a local cabbie, I'm actually going to give him a fairly good score because they're going to have a fair amount.
You can change the name if you like. I just thought it was amusing.
No, it's fine. I'm going to say a 3.
Okay, 3. Someone I kind of maybe swap information with.
But what's your loyalty?
Let's put it 3 and 3. Someone who I swap information with.
Okay.
Oh, I see. It's Kane.
Yeah, I've named it appropriately. You should be seeing it in a second, Discordia.
Okay, I'm done with mine.
Okay, let's go back to your one then. Tell me about your tell me about your connection.
But I decided to make a good one this time. I swear.
If this is a Teletubby, I am kicking you out of the game.
No, I have self-respect. I would never do that.
Good.
It's Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh, that's okay.
Choo choo.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, Matteo Solomon, a doctor.
Put it in chat if you can. Hey, Laughing CH, good to see you. It is too hot. Oh, and Viz, did you listen to the song?
I listened to part of it, but then we started talking. I kind of wanted to be part of the information shared here, so I don't feel like I get it.
Let me make sure I got the right song.
Oh no, it looks like it's the right song. I don't feel like I get it.
Yeah, it is the right song. I recognise the opening chord. Gold. Ah, never mind. I'll explain that later.
Yeah, just whoosh. That is the sound of it going over my head.
Fair enough.
Okay, put it in chat.
Practitioner, doctor, sugarcoat, perhaps a rose got kicked out. Official question, was missing the drugs case. Underground clinic, despite the shaded age of the business, still holds a good level of respect towards the Hippocratic Oath. Fair enough. There is actually a doctor who is available to you guys. I already have one plotted out, but if you want to have your own doctor as well, that is fine.
Yeah.
What would you like their connection and loyalty to be?
4 on both.
Okay. Remind me, your charisma's pretty high, isn't it?
It's 4.
So this... How many points do you have left to spend? Because you've spent a fair few.
5. Right now it's 5.
Okay.
Okay, now to work on the territory. I mean, you heard nothing.
Okay. Right. Who is next? We just got... Oh, wait a minute, I need to put these in the correct order. So Diablo needs to go after Ferret. And then we're back to Discordia. And then we're back to Viz. Viz! What horrors do you wish to inflict upon us?
It's in chat. Have fun.
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay.
2 and 2. That's all I've got.
Fair enough. Ugh. Sorry, formatting is being a bit of a bitch at the moment. Okay, you should be seeing it in a second once I drag it into the folder.
Works for me.
And Discordia was like, I still have 20. Okay, after that, I believe it is Ferret. Do you have any points left to spend?
No.
After that, it's Diablo. Do you have any points left to spend?
I have 5.
Okay. Would you like another character?
I'll take one for the buck. I think I need that.
You want one with the ones in the book? Okay. What would you like? Who would be a good contact? That's too far. Okay. You could know a sniper. You could know a hermetic mage. You could know. You could know welcomer. You could know one of the weapons sellers. You could know the doctor, actually.
I have a doctor.
You do, it's true. You could know the guy who runs the local bar.
Oh, that's good.
He's actually a decker as well, so... Goes by the name Etiep.
Can you spell that?
Yeah, sure. Okay. His connection, so loyalty. Connection is 2, so he's nothing special on that front. Would you like to have loyalty 3?
Yeah, I have 5 points, so.
Cool.
National loyalty.
Okay. So you would know Etiep. Okay. He is now added to your list. And he should be appearing in a second. There we go. Journey, do you still have points to spend?
I believe I do. We've got 3, so there's 1 more.
Okay, what is your charisma?
It is 2.
Right, and how much have you spent so far?
I can't remember. I've done it on the thing. We've got 1 contact with 2 and 1, 1 contact with 2 and 2, 1 contact with 2 and 1, and 1 contact with 1 and 1.
So we've got 1 contact with 1 and 2, so that's 3. 1 contact with 1 and 1, that is 5. Another contact with 2 and 2, so that is...
No, 1 contact with 2 and 2, 2 contacts with 2 and 1.
I haven't seen a second contact with 2 and 1.
That's the one I was getting to.
Okay.
And then 1 contact with 1 and 1.
Okay. So, who is this person?
He is a troll from, I'd say, London. He is one of the fellow former bodyguards who was with Ash and got all the super upgrades and everything. But when the boss died, rather than leaving the corporate culture and going off on his own way, he got a job elsewhere in the corporate world. So he technically is a weapons specialist, but his main use is contact and information about corpo security and that kind of thing.
So let me just double check my calculations here. So you've spent 2 and 2 on 1, which is 4, on top of the 5 that was already spent. So that is 9. So you have 3 points to spend on this guy. So 1 and 2?
Yes.
Okay. What would you like the connection to be?
Connection is 2, loyalty is 1.
Okay. So he just knows you.
Yeah, I suspect sort of they had a bit of a falling out when they split, but still know each other, and it's like, yeah, they'll talk, but they're not great friends or anything.
Yeah. Okay. After that, we go round to Wolf. Wolf, I believe you have quite a few points to spend, don't you? And if there's any chance you can get on audio, that would be useful for this. This is your last one. Okay. What do we have? Or would you like one from the book? Okay. Yeah, everybody is adding doctors. I've already got a doctor for you guys if you wanted it. Can't have too many. Oh, okay.
Taking this silence is a hard no. We don't want your doctor.
Tell us about your Dr. V. Sell us on them.
Okay, Dr. William Grace. Worked at Dockwagon for a number of years before founding their own private practice. He bought out his old Dockwagon ambulance when it was retired and refitted into a mobile surgery, which is what he's using today.
That's too wholesome.
You don't trust it.
Yeah, too wholesome.
I don't trust it because it's too trustworthy.
I'll consider it.
Okay. I go to the trouble of making these characters with engaging backstory, and people are like, I don't trust them. They're too nice. They're clearly evil.
Oh, right, they're evil. I hadn't put that together.
That's what they think that he is.
Hey, I haven't said my guy thinks they're evil.
Okay, well, fair enough. What's the loyalty for that one? Oh, you've already put it in. Okay, 3 and connection 2. And that's your last one, Wolf, yes? Okay, let me just put this into the big list.
You know, I noticed something about all the doctors we had thus far.
Yes.
They're all kind of dicks.
Yes, every single one of the doctors you have made is a dicks, and then there's Dr. fucking Grace here, who is lovely.
I like the sound of Dr. Grace.
Good. I'm glad somebody does.
I was wavering on him until you said he was evil.
I didn't. I said they believe that he is evil.
There's no smoke without fire. Unless you own a toaster.
Oh my god.
There's no smoke without flatulence.
I'll be honest, there's probably a spell here to create smoke without fire.
I just can't wait until you meet this character and you're just charmed by how nice they are. Or better yet, selling donated blood to AZT.
It's all my fault.
Discordia, do you have any points left to spend?
Yes. Yes, I do. 20 points left to spend.
Figured you did.
You should make a doctor. You should make a doctor that's a dick.
I'm not gonna do that.
Let's have another doctor.
I'm not gonna do that. Okay. I was wondering about possibly somebody. I had a couple of ideas, and some people have already covered some things, but nobody has said anything about the police.
Yes,
there was a lawyer, but
there is a police detective that Ferris is aware of.
It was right at the beginning.
Yeah, it was right at the start. Yeah.
If that was Ferret's first one, I don't think I'd come back yet from break.
That's fair. If you want to have another police officer, there's nothing. How the fuck did I manage to misspell detective that badly?
I don't know, but you managed to misspell blatant.
I managed to spell it detectis. Oh, it's just a typo. Okay, then that makes more sense.
You detect ice.
Oh no, they found it.
I wish I could. Right.
Would help with the cough. No, I had a couple of ideas. There was like a bartender or maybe a cop or something like that.
You could also know ETM if you want.
Right. Tell us more about this ETM person, because I think you said they were bar and they were a decker?
Yep, he's the decker you can hire on to bring along with you. Okay. He runs in the shadows with, obviously as a decker, but most of the time he runs a place called the Tapwood Bar. He's kind of average in terms of his appearance. He's like just a dude. He's like he's a pale white guy, dark hair.
Okay.
He's a bit
I was
kind
thinking
of
something.
boring, honestly.
I was thinking something similar kind of lines.
But then again, he blends into the background, so he's good at picking up on info.
That's good to know. And I was kind of thinking that maybe somebody who was either a decker or had technomancy abilities, but you know, bartender plus decker, that's combining both into one.
You could also know a rigger. There's Sacramento.
I was less inclined towards the rigging side of things and more towards the computing, so that's where I was going with that.
That's fair.
What kind of connection rating is each going to have?
We put Etiab in the list here already. Hold on. I put him down as Diablo's one. His connection is 2, so it's nothing special.
Could say, seeing as I know the fixer who works with each app, that we've maybe done a job together, maybe 2?
Yep, that's certainly possible. In that case, I will change this one from being a Diablo exclusive one to being one that you both have. Where's Discordia? There's Discordia. Okay. What's this? Yeah. What would your loyalty be?
I've generally just been putting them at the same as the connection, so 2.
Okay, 2. Fair enough. So he
We've
likes.
met, we've done a job together, maybe a second one. It didn't go badly wrong, that was nice.
He didn't go badly wrong. He's a pretty good decker. Like, nothing amazing, but he's pretty good.
Does anyone else still have points? Does Wolf still have points?
Well, I was
Go ahead.
I was gonna make a change so I can have a 4th character because I was actually kind of proud of it.
Mm-hmm. Which one are you changing?
The social worker down to 2 for both.
Okay, let me just find the social worker. Ferret, the cosplayer, the fucking cosplayer. Fucking cosplayer! Right, so loyalty and connection both 2. Okay. What's your next
You
one?
never know. You never know when a cosplayer going to be useful. You can new disguises.
His name is Angus Beef.
You say that, but I know of a different character named Ridley Beef.
There's also another, the social worker character. Do you want me to tell them what the name is?
Feel free to.
Was it Amanda Huggins?
No, Amanda Hugenkiz. Are you judging me?
Wow,
Yes.
it's going to be mature.
No, Mr. Sislak.
So, Ferret, what is this abomination? What is this next character?
I was going to have him be an Irish elf, like with like a thick Irish accent, and he runs a fight club.
Can we talk about this on stream?
Loyalty 1.
Yeah, 1 for both. They're just kind of, I recognize you, I know who you are. You know, and he's just like, if you want to fight, just get in there already.
Okay.
I changed the name of my character. Props will get that.
Okay, that's now added for our sins. Who still has points to spend?
I've still got 16.
Yep. Anybody else? Yep.
I have points, but I don't want more people.
Do you want to boost up any of your ones? Can you boost up any of your ones?
I can't. No, I literally can't.
Okay. How many points do you have left?
If I was doing my math right, I should have 4.
Okay.
Which means I need 2 more contacts if I'm going to use all the points.
What's your maximum charisma? What's your charisma?
2.
You need 1 more contact.
Yeah, you could have somebody who's 2/2. Or you can have
Isn't
2
that 5,
1/1s.
Wait. Hold on a moment. I think I was doing numbers wrong.
It's 6 times your charisma modifier, and at 2 that comes to 12.
So you have 12 points to spend, and you've spent, hold on, so that's 4.
Right, that's where I was thinking I did my numbers wrong.
That's 8. That's 12.
Oh, then no, I didn't. I'm sorry. I was doing numbers
14. No, not 14. That's 16. So you're going to need to get rid of one of your characters. Or reduce a couple of them down.
Alright, we're gonna drop the Ghoul and Raha down to 1/1.
Okay. And Ghouly Wooly. Ghouly Wooly.
Oops, sorry. That.
Ghouly, 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 ghouly. Right. Okay. There we go. That is fixed. So I believe that means there is only one person left.
My apologies.
It's fine. You chose this life.
Yes, it was me, and not trying to fill gaps in the party structure.
Would you like some suggestions from the
Yeah.
There is
Yeah,
Dr.
what-
William Grace.
Oh, that's a great suggestion. What's he like?
Very nice, actually. Good doctor. Runs his own private practice, so he doesn't have to be constantly sucking up to corpo standards. Works out of
Connection?
Connection would only be a 2. He's not very well connected.
Let's put him down for 1 of them.
Okay. So Discord. Yeah.
What about Topsy and Turvy the Shamans? Because I might have got in contact with them at some point.
Yep, that would probably make sense. Interestingly, they count as 1 contact.
That's fine. Are they twins or something?
Yes. And they finish
That's
each
fine.
other's sentences. They are kind of creepy.
No, that's just obnoxious.
Okay. What's their
What would you like your loyalty to be with the Doctor?
2. So, like, Icheb.
Okay.
Somebody who I've maybe met, done some work with, or...
Had some work done on by?
Yeah. Or maybe there's been a problem and I've helped, because, you know, sometimes magic.
Mm-hmm.
What about... What would Topsy and Turvy's connection be?
Give me a moment. I'm just finishing up one of them at a time, please. That's... There we go. And the next one would be Topsy-Turvy. Come down. There we go. Let's go here. connection for these guys is... Let's check my notes. 3.
I'm going to break pattern and raise the loyalty above the connection.
Okay, what 2?
Let's put it at 5. Right.
Okay.
I was thinking, I don't have a solid idea for anyone else. I was thinking maybe police officer, but I think that's covered.
Okay.
And I think I would have needed, for the purposes of reducing heat, they need to have a connection of at least 3.
Yeah. You could always have a police officer that you butter up. There is a police officer available. He is an asshole.
I'm less inclined to go with that then. How many do I have left? That's 4. 4 left. Perhaps I could just raise somebody's loyalty instead of adding yet another person.
Mm-hmm. Or alternatively, you could go with a whole bunch of really shitty contacts.
I was inclined to do that. Right, I might just put 1 point into the loyalty of each of the other contacts bar Caraway. And that would use up all of my points.
Okay, so Discordia Magical Mentor is going to go up to 5.
Yeah. I'll just raise all the other ones by loyalty 1. So Icheb goes to 3, Mr. Kane goes to 4,
Okay.
Welcomer goes to 5, and William Grace goes to 3.
Okay, so not Caraway. Discordia, blatant Vampire the Masquerade reference. Discordia, the original Doctor. Oh, one that I already had open. And I believe you said you wanted the Topsy and Turvy upgraded as well, yes?
Yeah, I put them to 5.
Okay.
Sorry, I just accidentally deleted one of them.
It was the Decker you were upgrading as well, yes?
I upgraded the Doctor, the Decker, the cab driver. Yeah, the candlestick maker. The cab driver and Welcomer. So
Okay.
I put them all up by loyalty 1.
Okay. Now I have to figure out how each of these link together in order for you to all know Caraway. Or at least be introduced to Caraway.
Well, you've got one connection, in that Icheb knows both myself and
Yeah, I know.
Diablo.
I need to do each character as the thing. So,
Okay.
I'm going to go through each person one by one and figure out how you know Caraway, because I believe that might be pretty much the end of character creation. Let me just check. Oh, wait, no. I'm an idiot. There is one critical thing we need to do. Knowledge and language skills. Didn't we do them already?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
In that case, we have our final calculations. Attack rating. In combat, attack rating is the measure of accuracy, efficiency, and basic smoothness of the attack. Usually it comes from a weapon, but sometimes if you're attacking with your bare hands, you need an attack rating. It's reaction plus strength at the close range, with no rating at the other ranges. Oh god. They have tables for this.
Mine is 16.
They have so many tables for everything.
the thing automatically calculates it for you.
Oh, thank God. So we don't need to worry about that then. And it's also done your defense rating, your initiative, all of those have already done. Starting new end, character advancement. Okay, we're good. We're done. We have created.
Of course, if you are modifying armor to reflect the changes you're making to the word's going out my head. Edge.
Yeah.
I will need to add a modifier to it.
Yeah. We can worry about that later, I think. Because I need to sit down and calculate all the armor types. Because there's a lot of them.
Oh.
What was that?
No, nothing. I just forgot to properly calculate damage.
Okay. So, I'm going to now figure out how people link together. So, I'm going to start with the contacts. Viz.
Yes.
Are we rounding things up or down?
Not right now, Diablo.
Okay.
Sorry. Viz, your associate Minnie.
Yes.
She's going to mention to you that she knows somebody who you might be interested in working with.
Alrighty.
And will give you an address to go to in Blackpool. Sound good?
Sounds like a plan to me.
Ferret. Let me see. Which one of your ones would put you in touch? Definitely not the social worker. Probably not the cosplayer either, honestly. Probably not the... yeah, probably not him. Okay. Ferret, it's a bit of an interesting one. You've mentioned you were looking for work to your police detective associate?
Sounds good.
He obviously says he can't give you any kind of information about shadow running or anything like that. That would be highly illegal. But I hear there's a nice car boot sale that's going on. Give you the address.
Sounds like a plan.
I hear there's a woman there you might be... runs a nice stall.
I'll give her a ring.
Okay, so you're going to head off to that as well. Diablo.
Yeah?
Let me go through your abominations. So we've got Jeremy, the homeless info broker.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a tough, stubborn old dwarf who likes to punch people.
No, it's just more the fixer. Well, yeah, okay.
A doctor doesn't like to sugarcoat his words. Perhaps he's got kicked out of official practice, or perhaps there's some drug deals. Maybe he does like you, so probably going to be from him then. Okay, Diablo, you were getting some work done on by your favourite doctor.
Okay.
He's moaning about having to do work with that old bitch.
Which one? There are many.
This is bloody fix. This is bloody fixer who works out of some car boot sale. She's she doesn't want to do business with me anymore. Apparently she doesn't like my morals.
Or laugh.
Yeah. You should look her up sometime though. Might be some good work for you.
Maybe I'll do just that. I need to work.
He gives you the address.
Okay.
Who is next? Journey. Who the hell would you be put in touch with?
Technically, there is the possibility of I just show up because I'm local. I just showed up to the car boot sale because it's a good place, and whilst wandering around, it's like, who are you?
That's possible. But
Just giving it as an option. Just
I know,
giving it as
I
an
know,
option.
I know. I'm just looking through your list. Okay. Okay. You're punk barman associate. You get talking after a particularly hectic day, and he mentions something to you. Hey, Chumba. No, not Chumba. That's Cyberpunk. Chummer.
It's all the same. They're all the same.
I know somebody who's looking for. Well, she's looking for a new team.
I'm interested.
Well, this one's kind of picky, so you want to hear about it?
Well, might as well.
Okay. See, there's this woman called Caraway, and he starts telling you about her. So that's you introduced. Could you guys make a note of who introduces you as well?
Oh, it's Theobald.
Yeah, hello, I just came back from Denmark. I
hope you had a safe trip.
Well, I'm here early. I did.
And I'm in the middle of streaming.
Hope everyone's having a good day.
So, where were we? We just did Diab. Well, no, we just did Journey, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're now on to Wolf.
I was thinking that being told about the car boot sale, my character probably would have responded with, "They sell boots for cars?"
There's a sort of pause. Which character was it informed you?
The police detective.
He sort of pauses and looks at you and goes, "No. The boot of a car is the luggage compartment.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's selling stuff out of the back of a car. It's like a street market, but, with cars."
Understood.
So, Wolf, let's have a look at your connections. Oh. Wolf, you were contacted by your lawyer associate. Okay. You can use the chat in game if you want. I need to have a word with you after work today. Okay. When you go around to his office later on, it's Journey. Mouse.
Sorry.
When you go around to his office later on, you know the code for... you know that I want to see you later on means I want to see you when nobody's going to notice you coming in. When you come into his office, you are led through into it and given a seat. He is currently looking out of the window and smoking a cigarette. He turns to look at you. I had a interesting conversation earlier today. A conversation with somebody who I don't particularly get on with, but who I do know to be reliable. She's looking for somebody to go deal with a problem for her, and I think you might have the skill set she's looking for. Are you interested? Corbin says, "Yeah, sounds like it could be fun." I don't know about that. The pay should be good, though. She's named Caraway, some elderly fixer. I'll give you her contact information. She works out of some sort of bloody car boot sale. Can't be having with it myself, but I can't deny that she's reliable. Here, he chucks you a business card. That should be everything you need. Well, it sounds better than I thought. Honestly, I was worried that certain people had found me. No, not on this occasion. And don't worry, I wouldn't call you into my office if that was about to happen. Noted and thanks, he responds. Good. Get out, I have other business to attend to. Okay. You leave, and that means we are now around to Discordia. You know Caraway.
Yeah.
You're going to get a call.
Hello?
Remind me of your character's name.
Runner name is Cuckoo.
Okay. Cuckoo, I need somebody pretty quickly.
Alright. Where and when?
As soon as you're available. I've put out a few feelers, but unfortunately I'm not getting as many back as I'd like. I'd like somebody I trust, and so far you're pretty reliable.
Glad you think so, but where and when?
I need you to get to the car boot sale as soon as you can. Just come to my RV. We'll talk there.
Alright.
And, another thing, Cuckoo.
Yes?
You know my old team?
Out of character. Do I know all of her old team, or is she just referring to each of them?
She's referring to a runner team she has working for her that you might know. It's up to you if you want to know them or not.
I think I know, I've maybe heard something about them, but don't know a lot of details.
Well, if you've got their contacts, I'd wipe them if I were you.
Oh?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. I'll see you when you get in.
I'll be right there.
And I think that's where we will leave that little bit there. So, folks, we all have our characters done. We all have our introduction, or at least the framing for our introduction to the fixer who you'll be working for. And I believe we are ready.
You'll have to probably schedule time for Tia-Boo because...
Yeah. I mean, I would do it now, but we've got like 20 minutes.
Yeah, please don't do it right now. I was in Denmark all week and did not have time to get my items ready.
Yeah, that's not happening. Plus we've got to do contacts and shit, so we'll have to do that sometime this week. Maybe after D&D? If... Oh god, that's going to be difficult. We'll figure something out. Anyway.
Text me when you have time.
Yeah. Right, is everybody happy? I know the system is a fucking mess, but is everybody happy?
Yeah, I am.
As happy as I can be.
I know exactly the kind of personality I'm going to give this character now.
Oh no. I don't like the way you said that.
Was it the accent?
There's just something about it. Does anybody have any concerns?
Many, but you can't solve them.
Fair. Okay then. If people would be up for it, I could give a try for doing the first session next week. But that is dependent upon me being able to get a bunch of stuff sorted in time. So, should we pencil in next week?
I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with that.
I am also fine with next week as we're not running D&D next week.
Fine with that.
Okay. Wolf? Okay, so I just need to do Tearbo and then we can get started. Could everybody either send me an image of your character, or something that's close enough to your character, or give me an idea of what they look like, and I will make tokens for everybody for next week. Yeah, I think that's it then. We're done. We're ready. We can start playing Shadowrun.
Yay!
Oh
Finally.
my god.
Well, almost. There's Tearbo too.
Yeah, there's still
you know.
Tearbo.
2 whole sessions for character creation, with quite a lot of work in between to solve it all. This is a fun system!
I know,
I'll admit, I do have some anxiety about how the first session will go.
Yeah, don't worry, I will be doing it quite RP heavy, simply so that we don't have to rely on the system too much. But it depends on what your approach is to the actual job, as to how things will go. I wouldn't expect you guys to launch your mission, at least not for the first half of the next session, because I expect you to be planning and getting stuff ready. But you could choose to just run out and do it straight away and die horribly. But that's up to you.
I'm gonna inquire, how much kind of planning time do you envisage?
For the
Docking.
mission?
Yeah,
That's up to you
like,
guys.
Hours, days.
Well, I'm thinking this mission is going to be fairly urgent, so in game time you're going to have a night. Unless you want to take more, but there may be consequences.
Consequences?
Consequences.
Woohoo, I love consequences.
All decisions have consequences in the end, and your decisions on a run, or in the preparations for a run, will have the biggest consequences of them all.
Lots of consequences.
Consequences.
That's
Shut up.
consequences.
Okay, send the image.
Excellent. I will go over those when they are in. So, folks, are we all happy?
Yeah?
Yeah.
In that case, shall we round it off here, or is there anything anybody wants to do before we round it off?
I'm fine rounding off here.
Ready to go?
Alright then. In that case, thank you all for joining us tonight, folks. We have been making characters for Shadowrun now for the second week in a row. I have been joined tonight by my delightful players in the form of Diablo Awesome.
Good night, everyone.
In fact, actually, would you guys like to introduce us to your characters as a goodbye?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Diablo, well, who are you playing, or who will you be playing?
I'm playing Braulio Grande, Adapt Troll, and who gets the origin of the name gets a cookie.
Discordia, you are next.
I'll be playing Cuckoo, the elf shaman, who is going to probably try and fail to keep these people alive.
Good luck. Journey Engine.
I will be playing Ash Gearhead Trevelyan, a Cornish troll who puts both the cyber and the punk into cyberpunk.
And based on the images which he's shared of this character, also the daddy.
Alright, also the daddy.
Next up we have Luxurious Ferret.
I'll be playing Yasuka Nakamura, a Oni, or Japanese Oni street samurai.
Mm-hmm. We have a lot of trolls. Actually, no, Oni is orc, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
Japanese orc.
Never mind. We're also very, very end joined by Tearbo.
Yeah, I am sorry about that. I was flying.
You don't apologise, you were busy.
Yeah, so while my character isn't done exactly yet, the idea behind him is that he is going to be an orc rigger who is quite an idiot, and he's trying to build anarchism.
Oh boy. We're also joined by Vizcanoia.
I will be playing Watari Naho. She is a Japanese elf who lives by Reach Out and Punch Face.
Reach out and punch face. Your own personal punch bag. And finally, of course, we have Wolfvenom, who is off microphone. He will be playing Corbin Anthony Richards, a dwarf rigger and driver from Sunderland. Right then. We will
Before
be...
we head off, I have forgotten to mention the name of my character. It's Damas Kratos.
Mm-hmm. And we will see you guys, cross fingers, touch wood, next week for the first ever session of Shadowrun I've ever run. Pray for me. Good night, everybody.
Don't worry.
Good
Your
night.
players are great.
Oh, goodness.
I think you broke Discordia. Right, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Just realised I was clicking the wrong button.